If it starts going left, I'll shut it down. I'll shut it down quick. I don't have a problem shutting it down. Which one, Kelly? Which live, Kelly? I don't remember.
Hello?
Hey, how are you?
Hello? I'm fine. I'm looking at Mickey Mouse Playhouse from my grandson. Oh,
Welcome, welcome. How you doing?
I'm fine. I was not done, disrespecting anybody. I don't think, but I just had something to say to control. I love controlling, but that's it. That's all I have to say. So,
Yeah. I think that's the
everybody,
problem.
understand.
I think that's the problem. I think a lot of people are just taking I've always told my kids when they started with these texting things and I would call them and they would be like, why are you calling me? Just text me. And I'm like, because the text is so impersonal, and it's very
No,
hard to be understood when you're texting somebody because it could be read differently.
yeah. But we've talked before, but I was like, every time I say, hey, controller, she ignored me. It kind of, I took it personally, but I shouldn't because I don't give a fuck. So, I kind of took it personally, but I got to leave YouTube alone, really. That's what I know I have to do because it's not fun anymore. I used to have fun, laughing and, going back and forth with people, but it's not fun. It's just
Foot
like
soldier
crazy.
said, "Hey, Mika."
Hey, foot soldier.
Yes, Kelly, I
It's
know.
not
I saw that
fun.
too.
I used to have fun, like, like a roast is a roast, and we go back and forth, just play and have fun. But now that personal stuff, I don't do it. I do not do
Yeah,
personal stuff. I do not. I'm not
that's the
gonna
shit. It just
box anybody. I don't give a fuck.
it does get personal, and when it gets personal, it gets nasty. And then that's just like with me showing my daughter. People always telling me, "Oh, don't show. You should have put your daughter." I'm gonna put my daughter here because the realistic point of it is that who the fuck is gonna come and touch my daughter? You're gonna
Yeah.
take my daughter and you're
Mhm.
gonna put some dingle dicks on her forehead or whatever. That shit doesn't bother
Yeah.
me. That shit has no effect on me because the reality of it is you're not gonna touch my daughter. That's the thing. It went from where we were able to sit back and chill and talk and laugh and everybody
Mhm.
not everybody got along all the time because we aren't the Partridge family, you know.
Yeah.
But it went from there to then it just got too far. It just got too
Yeah.
far.
It was
And
all fun. I used to love it. Just go live and go to YouTube. And then when people start doing this, that, talking about people, I do not like it.
Mika, can
And
you
then
see
I
the
got,
chat?
huh?
Can you see the chat?
No, I'm not looking at it
All
because
right.
I'm my phone is up to my ear, and I'm
Controller said, Meek, I love you. It was not intentional. I promise, babe. She said, I've been on different stuff for the most part.
okay. And I love her too. We didn't had personal like communication behind the scenes. And that's what I hate. With like when I talk to people behind the scenes, and they don't acknowledge me. That's crazy. Cause
All
I
right,
look
D
out. I
Money,
try to
I'm
look
gonna
out for
hit you up right now.
I do. I try to look out for everyone I can. You like, sending them love and all that. I'm not perfect, but I know how it gets because I've been in that sunken place. I have been in a place to where I couldn't come back from it. So
Yeah.
I love everybody. I don't want to get in that shit. I love everybody.
That's my point
Byron.
too. Like nobody knows anybody else's story. And at a certain
Hmm.
point, if you learn that person's story, then you should be a little more easygoing. Like everybody has a story. Everybody has something to talk
But
about.
can I say this? It's really, to me, it's like really elementary, high school, middle school bullshit because you can't keep somebody from talking to another motherfucker. I don't care who nobody talk to. I don't give a fuck. That's I don't care. I'm sorry about for cussing, but I don't care who anybody
Baby,
talks to. If
so
I been in that
Nika
situation
D
to
is up
where
here with us.
who
D Money. Hey baby, how
I
you
don't know
doing, my
who that is.
love?
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's
That's my
up?
baby right there.
Hey, how are
Come on.
you?
What's up, Mika?
Who
Um,
coming up?
I,
Drop your
I'm good.
email.
But let me say this. Can I say this? And I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and have it. But it's like you cannot control who somebody like look at, talk to, or whatever. Nobody can. So it's not like you going against that person. I don't think. I don't go against anybody. I love everybody. Except, them well, I ain't gonna even put their name up there, but it's a couple people I don't fuck with. So I ain't gonna
I,
ride with nobody's riding with them. But
I
at
feel
the
the
end of
same
the
way,
day,
honey.
it's just
I go
for me.
everywhere.
I don't know.
That's
Okay,
all.
right here. But I don't want to be in the middle of nothing. And I like everybody. I love everybody. And I send my prayers to everybody because it's like that little girl that was in the freezer. She got everybody into it. That's all I got to say. And yeah, she did. And y'all know that shit wouldn't even been started if it wasn't about how that little girl got in that freezer.
But we wouldn't have met one another, and I can't, like
Exactly.
I know I wouldn't have met y'all because I'm gonna be honest with you. My kids used to come to me all the time, "Mommy, look at this video," and I'm like, "Get the fuck away from me with that bullshit! I don't see that shit.
Hmm.
Like, what the fuck are you doing?" I didn't know nothing about
Exactly.
YouTube until that little girl, and I can't say that I regret it because everybody. I love people. Period. So when I tell you I love you, I'm not bullshitting because I do. I love people. I just
Hmm.
love being around. I love being around people. I love talking with people. I love helping people. So I can't say that I regret it because I would have never ran across these guys. I just think at a certain point it did come to a bit more about money and where the money was because if you look at the statistics when the J4KK started, this community made well over 700 grand.
Okay.
So it does have
I
something to do with money.
can I say this?
Go ahead.
I feel like it was about way. I'm looking at my grandbaby. I had it. I feel like it was really about a war. They put that out there because they wanted to start a war, and it's happening. It's happening. Every time something
Right.
like settle down, y'all think about it. It comes right back up.
Mhm. Mhm.
What the hell?
And you know
Every
what?
time
Same
I'm
thing
something
with
gonna
else.
that
tell
R.
you.
Kelly shit.
Yep. But you know
Hmm.
what, D Money? True or not, it's the government. They're
Right.
watching us. This is all a
Exactly.
Yeah,
ploy.
yeah.
This is all a
Smartphones,
massive
smart
ploy.
TV, everything. It ain't like it back it was
Yes.
in the. Hmm.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. And the thing is that
I
we
hate
are
to say it.
it's the majority. It's the majority. And not unfortunately, but if all the people in YouTube, if all the minorities, and if you're, to me, my view, don't shoot me, I feel this way. If you're not white, you're a minority. If all the minorities got together and stood together as a unit, as a whole, do you know the damage that we can do?
Hmm.
And they don't want that.
Just telling somebody that the other day I said we be hollering about Black Lives Matter. We be tearing each other down,
Hmm.
killing each other, robbing each other, stealing from each other,
Yep,
all that shit.
we're doing what they want us to do.
They do taking each other out. They don't even
Yes,
have to do the
there you
job.
go. Yep. Yep, that's what they. There was a cop that lived in the Bronx, that worked in the Bronx, that actually got suspended and then eventually lost his badge because of a comment he made. He said on the news, we don't have to kill these people. They're doing it for us."
Right.
So
They just had something out here in Dallas too, like this man downtown in Deep Ellum. He was a white man. he beat up this black lady and pulled out a gun on her. He got out on a $2,000 bond, but they set his bond, even though they do the percentage of that out for $200 the next day. I'm like, what? If that would have been a black man did that to a white lady, they would have sunk his ass.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So they well every time the beef slows down.
I
Hi
don't got nothing
Tanya, welcome to the lounge.
they
Every
have.
every
I
time the
don't have
beef
and
starts,
no picture. I love everybody. I'm colorblind. But anyway, go ahead.
well, I'm really blind, so no, I'm blind in one eye, but I love everybody too. I love
Right.
everybody too, and I just want people to understand that
You know that for a fact.
today I think it was BXO, and I don't want to say it was her, but I think it was her. We were in G's chat, and somebody was like, "Where are we gonna go?" Because we're tired of dealing with the nonsense. And I just want people to know that my channel isn't big, and that's okay. I'm fine with the people that I have in here now. But I put my email address out there. If you guys just want to find somewhere to sit back and relax or whatever, just let me know. I'll come live because I want everybody to have that, because when I get up and I want to go on and I look and I hear all this nonsense, I don't bother. So that's what I'm trying to create here. That's why Mika, when you and Controller had that little thing, I deleted the comment because I don't want that here.
For you trying to get everybody on, I'm listening to you. I'm just looking at the chat.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah, I'm looking at the chat as well.
Hi, hey, Tanya.
Hey
For you
Tanya,
trying to get everybody up here, why
I'm
you don't
trying to
come
get
get
Foot Soldier.
mine
Where's she
up here?
at? D
You
Money,
hear
get
me?
Foot Soldier up here.
She trying to get everybody up here talking about Nikki, laugh your way to the chat. You hear me? Laugh your way to the hangout. You come get up here, foot. That's why I'm up here. You asked me to come up here.
Cause
I hope your
Nikki,
stomach feels better, Nikki.
yo, D Money. Last year I told Nikki before the new year come, you getting up here, and she was like,
Right,
"All right, all right, all right." She did it.
right.
She never came up here.
hmm She always be. She was up here last time.
Looking for soldier. She said, "Don't do it.
She
This
was
is
trying.
welcome to the lounge. You can check in, but you can't check out." Really?
Oh,
Oh, Mika fell off. Mika, you fell off. If you want to come back, just come back.
she just got a dollar. Nikki, you just got to put your email address up in there. Then she gonna call you. Then answer it. If you got hangouts on your phone or whatever. Hmm.
She said that was.
No, foot not her. Mm-hmm.
Oh, there goes Mika. Yeah. So that's we need to move different. We need,
Right.
like I said, everybody.
We too much fun back in the gym, Miss Denise, baby. You
Yes,
already know
I
that.
love.
We
Yes.
had some fun, but you know what happened was understood. No need to be explained. I'm not on that. I'm a new man. You heard me? So, but
Now you're the
man.
same man. You just got a new attitude.
Mm-hmm.
You never change who you are. You always stay who
Right.
you are. Everything comes within you.
Right.
You
That's
have
true.
to. You choose your path. And if it's the
Exactly.
right path, then you'll see it through. You pick and choose your battles. Everybody picks and chooses their battles. Not everything that's put out there deserves a response. Um,
Yup. Every reaction don't need a reaction. I
exactly.
started learning that the hard way.
You have
You were right
to.
about that, Kelly.
You have to. Kelly said, we are all human and we're all being killed slowly. Yes. 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 Listen,
Yup. With the food, you gotta watch what you eat, watch what you drink. And when they
yep,
start trying to mark us, I'm not taking no marking no beats. I can tell you that now. They're gonna have
right.
to just take y'all, and I'm taking some people with me. You better believe that.
That's what I mean,
Oh,
Kelly and Hector and D. Like, we have bigger things to worry about. And
right.
as a united, as a whole community, we can get so much done. So why is everybody focused on what Mike told Angel when he was talking to Stacy after they hung up with Jennifer right before they saw Maria. Why is that even it? Oh, here she goes. Hold on a second. Let me
Go
get
for
put
it.
up there.
Don't come up here talking that mess.
You
We
already
already know it.
know. You already know how she get down with the get
Feel
down.
what I'm saying, Hector. Feel you too, though, Nikki. I understand. I don't be wanting to get up sometimes either. I'm just like, F it, I might as well. Since we looking for you. Right, Hector. You're right about that. I try to get along with everybody. I'm like, if you don't come for me, I ain't gonna come for you. And like you just said, Mr. Needs every reaction or near the reaction. That's true.
Yep. That's at
That's
the
why
end of it. You
um
know,
you need the Kelly. They be like, you want to be a donor on your license and your ID? I be like, nope, mm-mm, not about to
and you know
do.
what though? Let me tell you something. That doesn't even matter.
Right.
I was looking up some research on that. Why is that not? Why is it not working for me? Hold on, I'm gonna have to type her shit in. Her shit always gives me a hard time. That's because you know in real life she gives me a hard time too, right? I'm just saying. Joyce
Mm-hmm.
always gives me a hard time, so that's why her name is giving me a hard time. But
You
I'm
too,
sorry.
Nikki. Thank you. Thank
You
you,
know,
Nikki.
I read that, and New York State is part of that. So you have to look it up to see if it's in your state too. You do know that even though you write on the back of your license, you do not want your stuff donated. Once you die, you become property of that state. They do
Right.
with your organs what they want.
True. But you know, when you be putting that on there, they be trying to look for you. They be trying, and you know what they say about black people organs. But anybody organs could be the best. It don't matter what your race is. You know what I'm saying? Like they be like, we the chosen ones. I feel like we are God's people. You heard me? Sometimes people be like, oh, the black people, the chosen out, black kings and queens. And I had this on research and read about some stuff. Ain't no kings and queens till he come back. You know what I'm saying? But you know,
You
everybody
know what
believe what they
disturbs
want to
me
believe.
about that? You know what? I'm gonna tell you what disturbs me about that whole organ deal is. All right, I sent it, foot. What bothers me with that whole deal is that when you look up the list of what your organs are worth, right?
Right.
It's a lot of money. See, my thing is that let's say I died and they took out my organs. Fine, give some money to my family. You know what I mean? Because you're gonna make like you're making money off of these people. Why not give some to the family? And they don't want to
Right.
do that. A lot of times, most of the time, what they're doing is they're selling your shit in the black market.
Right.
And like I
Mm-hmm.
said, in certain states, you can put I don't want my my organs donated. I don't want that. Joyce, check. Let me know if you got it. I'm in foot soldier. She gonna kill me. But
Right.
um and you
You
could
seen
put
what
that.
D
Oh, there you go.
you're right though,
Your
Hector
camera's
too.
on.
You exactly right, Hector.
Hold on a second, D
Mm-hmm.
Money. Hold on.
For sure.
Um, foot. You got to turn your
Trying,
camera
I'm
off.
trying to.
Okay, you
How?
got it. Oh no.
How?
Okay, there you
I
go.
don't
Oh,
know
no.
how.
Okay, stop. Touch your screen. At the top of the screen, it should be the camera. You got to touch the camera.
Did I do it?
No,
You sure?
I'm positive. I see your bed. And I see your ceiling. There you go.
You
Okay,
good.
see me? See, that's how I'm coming at you. You see that person up there with that rifle or whatever the fuck that is?
Kelly, you want to come up? Drop your email.
Mika,
Whoever wants
what's
to come
up?
up, drop your email.
Oh,
Is
Megan,
Mika
but
still
muted
there?
herself. He muted herself.
I'm sorry, D Money. What you were saying?
You see that picture, D Money, since you got all that mouth?
Mm-hmm. I ain't got no more, and I'm chilling.
How you been, D
Don't
Money?
start no shit.
Long time. You know me, I'm
Hey,
just messing.
gang.
Mm-hmm.
If you want, come up. Drop your
Yeah, get Kane
email.
up here.
Yes, King.
So D Money won't be outnumbered.
Right. You were right about that, Nikki. I always
She
did
need
that
to
since
get
I was.
up here.
She said she don't got hangouts on that phone. She don't
Oh,
think it's
please.
safe. That's why.
Nikki, next time she don't come up, then she got to be booted out this chat. She can't keep getting a pass, man. Come on.
Okay, King, no problem.
I hope she hear me.
We'll
I
get
can't.
you the next time.
Oh, I ain't scared of no foot, Nikki. We talk shit all day. Yeah, man.
She
All right.
talking stuff. She talking
D
stuff
Money
down
and
there.
Foot.
CD money.
D Money and Foot. I'm gonna mute this. I gotta go do something really quick. I'm gonna leave you guys holding the chat down. All right.
You
Alright.
poor host, man.
What you
Why
said?
you got mine? What you
Yeah.
now?
All right, guys. I'll be right back.
I can't
All right.
find the damn thing, man. No, I was trying to get her to do it on my tablet so my phone to be free,
Right.
just in
You
case
can't
a
get
call
that.
or something comes. She didn't. It came through the phone. It didn't come through the tablet.
Oh, you'll be right back. You want to put that in the thing? Oh, Nikki,
No,
don't do that. Get you.
no. What she mean? No.
Love you too, Nikki. Love you too, Nikki.
Nikki
Oh,
got
I
out
already
the mouth.
off the dump. That's what I was just saying. We not. You heard me? They not. All white people not bad. That's why I say I don't have no. Oh, why you? I thought you was gonna do something, Miss Lounge. You want to be typing in the chat, huh? Mm-hmm.
What she
Yeah,
mean?
that's right. She in the chat. She just left us up here just to talk, I guess.
So what's been going on? Where is Mika? I see her picture, but she not there.
She probably music, probably doing something. You said Nikki have a lot of mo. I just been living life, Miss Joyce. I've been ducked off. You hear me? You know I don't be on here. I had like a little stuff on my page,
Yeah.
but I think I'm about to take that down off my page. You hear me? Just to let people know that I wasn't the what's his name. You did. Like you
So
know how
you
some
had a
people.
channel up?
I got a little videos on my page. I
But
don't really
then
be.
you when I saw you in the chat, you used D Nice, right?
Nah, I'm the money 504. I'm
No,
this
not
picture
D
right
Nice.
here.
D Money, but it had the 2 E's with it. Wasn't that you?
Nah, I ain't never had no 2 E's. I ain't never changed my name. My name been the same since
Okay.
I've been on here.
I wasn't sure if that was you or not.
Was down, King, Con.
No,
Somebody speaking to you. Say
I know
hey,
you're
what?
still working hard, ain't you?
Yeah.
Hey
I
to
always
everybody in the
that
chat.
man work a man don't eat. You already know that. Yeah,
What?
D on the panel. I don't be scared to get up here.
Nikki,
Yeah.
why you worried about it? Get your butt up here.
But what's been popping with you? What?
I'm a troll, and I changed my
Oh,
name because I try
you be
to.
trolling. I already knew
No,
you
the
were.
name,
You
the name, the name was changed. It was like a something that Red Bull has said, and I liked the name, so I changed it.
chilling, King. I'm just chilling. That's all I'm doing. I'm just
So
cool.
it's just
Nothing but
Kanan. Is Hector still in the chat?
yeah.
You
And
getting
Nikki
me?
said
Hi,
she get you.
Kelly, come up.
Ain't no difference. We all bleed the same thing, Kelly. We all human. Ain't no difference. That's what they won't do. They won't start a race war between us. You heard me? I would say a lot of other stuff up here, but I'm not. You heard me? Because I don't know. I don't know if the peoples want me to talk about that type of stuff on her page. See, I could preach a
Yeah,
lot.
not only that, you don't
You know these people
you
be
don't
wise.
get into it. If you don't get into it, you ain't got to worry about being in it a lot of times.
Right. Oh, I'm talking about some other stuff about the world, about life. You hear me?
Oh, okay.
So
What
I'm gonna leave it alone.
Oh, okay.
You know they be having them people. I'm just gonna say higher ups. You know they be watching people pages. They be doing this. You can't speak about certain stuff. They try to get you. You know what I mean by that.
I know
For
they loving this just back and forth.
D Money, it's open. You can talk about whatever you want. That's stuff that I talk about too. So You don't gotta worry about
I
not
see
talking
you
about it.
watch girl too, man. What her name is? Madam Soso. You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. That's
That be fake. That should be real. That's
what is
real
it
life.
called? Oh, I love her channel. I love her
Fan versus
channel.
sacrifice.
Yeah,
That's
Fame versus Sacrifice. Yes,
hmm
she's. Yep.
that they do.
Nikki, you tripping. Get your butt up here. Why are you giving her a pass, Denise?
Giving who a pass?
Nikki,
Nikki, give
she
me your email address, Nikki. And me and Nikki
Mhm.
talk and shit like that, but she has never given me her email address. Now I know why. Give me your
cause she
email
chicken.
address, Nikki.
She chicken.
Yeah, Nikki, come on, get up here. I'm up here. Yeah, she do got a good channel. She be speaking that real shit. They be trying to say she
All
a
right, now
coach.
put it on the couch. I gotta clear that thing up there.
She not
Um,
gonna
Get all
do
your
it.
stuff.
She
Hey, mommy,
left
say
and she
goodnight
not
to
gonna
everybody.
do it.
Hold on,
Kelly,
my
you
daughter. My
coming up?
daughter's gonna say goodnight. Hold on. No, leave that where it's at. Don't touch nothing.
What happened
you
to Mika?
a
Hold on.
What
Ready?
happened to Mika?
Say goodnight. Oh wait, Demon. Okay. Say goodnight.
Good
good
night.
night, good night.
What happened to Kelly, Denise?
So Kelly, where's Kelly?
I
Kelly
mean,
still up.
what happened to Mika? Her picture's still up here.
I don't know. I don't. Oh, she's muted. Did I? I didn't mute her.
Well, ain't no way you
I
can
think
get her
she
to
said
unmute.
a grandbaby or something.
Yeah, I think she's dealing
Oh,
with
okay.
yeah. Okay, great. Now I don't know how to do that. How do I? Okay. Yeah. So when it comes to the government and that, you could talk about it. I don't have a problem with that. That's a really in-depth conversation for me, and I don't mind
Kelly, you
having it.
coming up?
Who's coming up?
Right.
Nikki Chicken, she ain't trying to come up here.
She said, "Do you need it? Yeah, you got to give her your email, but do you have
She
Hangout
know,
on your phone?"
no, she know what time it is. She ain't trying to come up here.
Yes, there are people that hate on both sides. I'm not gonna sit here and say all white people are bad because they're not, and not all black people, Puerto Rican people, Mexicans. People just aren't. Not everybody is bad, but unfortunately, 90%,
Oh Lord.
95%.
Hello, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, now I
Mm.
can hear
Yeah, I
you.
was wondering. What's up, Mika?
Oh, okay. Oh shit,
Ninety-five percent of
I
the
was
government
struggling.
is white.
What was you
You
doing?
know, unfortunately it is what it is. But the government as a whole, and in the government, it's not only white people. There's also Hispanics. There's also, African American. There's Jamaican. There's all different types of people. But
Right.
the government itself is racist. So the government as a whole, there. And Maurice, I'm talking, and that was not cool.
It's them
Mm.
Jews. It's them Jews, King. It ain't just the white people. It's them Jews. You heard me?
Your father's
It's them.
calling you. Guys,
Can
I'm gonna mute
I
up
ask
for a
you?
second. Hold on a
But that
minute.
is the same thing as white.
Mika, how you
Mm-hmm.
doing?
They Jews. Y'all.
Hey, I don't know who that is.
Foot Soldier, aka Joyce Harris.
Hey, how are you?
Fine, what's been
I
going
want
on?
to ask, like, why is everything like a race? Like, that's all I'm
Be-
saying. Cause I got two
because
white kids over here.
it's been
So
that
they
way
not.
for years.
King.
But at some point right now, we
They're my
can't keep
grandkids.
riding the gravy train because I think we're at war with each other more so than
Yeah.
The
the
thing is
people we
that
should be at war
if I
with.
could just say something real quick, Joyce,
No,
and
you
then
cannot.
you
You
can go ahead. I'll
interrupted
give it right
me.
back.
No, because you interrupted me,
I'll
and
give it right back to you. The
that's
thing
kind of
is that
rude.
it's
I
it's
mean, she's
it,
still
it is
gonna
a
talk.
race, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's a race between color.
I
Mm.
said we
Everything
at
it is a
war with
racist thing.
ourselves.
When you look at the cops as a whole, and you look at the people as a whole, they're all different colors, but the cops are one race and the people are another. So when you say when that's the problem when people are talking about racist things and as racism, you have to define that because unfortunately that word covers a whole lot. It doesn't just
I didn't
cover.
say racism. I said why everything has to be about race.
Right. So racism or race, it's you still have to define what are you talking about. When I talk about racism and the government, I'm the government is one race and we the people are another.
Mm, mhm,
And they're gonna cause whatever friction they can between us because as a whole we beat them. The problem is that the people are too ignorant to see that. So instead of you sitting back and seeing, like, let's take this whole accountability move. Everybody saw
mhm,
the accountability. People went to church and started praying and confessing their sins and this and that. While everybody was doing
mhm.
that, I sat back and said, "This shit is a setup. This shit is going to be a downfall." Why is it that nobody else is seeing that? Because nobody wants to look. It's too hard to look in depth.
So
It's
who
easy
am I
to look for a
talking to
second.
now? Because I
Oh,
don't know.
me, Denise, the
Is it
People's
People's
Lounge.
Lounge?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, People's Lounge, we always go, hey, how you doing? People,
Yeah, of
So
course.
I want to talk to you at this point because I don't know who everybody else is.
I
But
just
I can
told
tell you
you who
like
I was.
this. What?
I just told you.
It's foot soldier. That's my heavy hitter.
That's full soldier?
Yeah.
Yes, aka Voice Carrier.
Oh, hey!
Now it's hey.
I'm
Yeah,
about to.
hey! I'm sorry. I can hear. I'm telling you, my phone was fucked
I
up.
was asking where you was. It's good
Oh,
to talk
okay.
to you. How you
Yeah,
been?
but oh, you know what, man? We've been through all these chats, honey. But
Yeah,
yeah, but
and you
yeah,
keep it real.
uh huh,
And sometimes I think you real sensitive about what's going on.
yeah. But
With the back and
with
forth
that
and
talk, I'm gonna be real sensitive. Like,
yep,
I don't.
it's a mess.
This is my thing, and then I know people gonna be like, "Oh, I can't stand her ass." They're gonna say that to me, but I
So
don't believe that's a God. It's a God in the world. It's just like you're here. I'm gonna stop,
No, go
but
ahead.
you
Keep
I
have your
going.
believe.
beliefs. Come
Keep
on, Mika,
going.
you have your beliefs. Go ahead.
I don't believe it because one
Okay.
thing I do know, I prayed to God. I prayed to
Hmm.
for Him to, you know. I have never prayed to God because I never believed in it. But I
Okay.
prayed to Him to get my mama, and He never did. To make her survive or whatever. But He didn't. He didn't even heal what I had to go through. So I don't believe it.
Okay.
I
Can't
don't
nobody
believe,
can't nobody get
and
mad
this
with you for that's how you feel.
that's how I feel.
Yeah.
And
Right.
I really feel like it's like a lot of things is going on now that it's destroying everybody. Cause I see people that I know that love each other. That's like they just into it. And like controller, me and controller was good. Me and controller emailed each other.
Yeah.
We, I mean, on a level to where I'm like, hey, you good? And it's like people distort that. And I even understand that shit.
So you saying
It's like
someone
a,
else destroyed that between you two?
yes, I really
How?
believe that.
How? How?
I don't know, but I really believe it. I believe that. Because nobody even knew that.
No, she
Oh, really?
can't.
I don't
Well,
put that, I don't
Uh-huh.
put what I do or whatever so somebody can
Uh-huh.
see it. But when I say, hey, controller,
Right.
and she didn't say nothing to me,
Mm-hmm.
and that's been months ago. And I was like, fuck her.
well,
And I
I'm
shouldn't
gonna
be like
say
that. I should have
I
asked
I
questions.
Listen,
I don't
Mika, you
believe.
can't say you believe this and then saying you shouldn't be this way. You are who you are. We all are different. We all gonna have different opinions. You don't believe in him, I do, but I ain't gonna hate you
hmm
for it. So if someone hates you or don't like what you're saying, then that's who the ones you should say F to. Okay?
No. I'm talking about controller.
I know I'm not trying to talk about her.
Oh, okay.
Gotta
Um,
give her that
well,
attention.
I don't
Ain't
believe
Okay.
enough.
that there's a God either. I believe that there's a higher power. I don't believe that there's a God
Right.
either. I
Mm,
don't believe in the Bible because it was written by man. Nobody really
mm,
knows where it came from.
mm,
To me, I feel the Bible is just another way to control what's going on. They have,
mm,
if you look at that book and you read the book states that that God created woman from man's rib cage so we can procreate. But the Catholic religion don't believe in marriages, which is why
mm,
90% of their priests are molesting our kids. So
mm,
if they're gonna
mm.
hate you, they're gonna really hate me. I'm a burden for this one. I don't believe in it, And the thing is that the Bible,
Oh
which is
Lord.
supposed to be something spiritual,
Let's.
written
Like a
by
Lord.
God, gets upgraded every year, better than my computer. I don't know what to tell you. Like it started off with a book, and now they're up to like 15 books. I don't understand.
But you
So,
know what? That's why I never speak on it
mm,
because I never believed in it.
mm,
Regardless, when I was like 10, 12, I was like, huh? I'm serious, and
A lot
my
of it
my
don't make
sister,
sense,
them,
does it?
it don't even make sense.
A lot of
That's
it
a
don't.
I'm
that's
gonna
a
go ahead
number
and read
one hope.
some of what the
It's a
chat is
hope.
saying because D Money is up here and he's having a great conversation in the chat with Kang,
Mhm.
and I'm kind of jealous because I love Kang's mentality and I love D Money's mentality, and I hate that they're not sharing this conversation with me.
Hey,
So
y'all ladies talking. I
It's
ain't gonna be rude and try to talk over you.
it's all about you, ain't it?
it's always
Mhm.
about me, baby.
No,
Mm-mm.
it's not all
What do
about
you
you.
look like?
This is your chat.
It's
Right.
always about me,
But
baby.
that
Let me
So
truth
see.
what are
thing
we
is real.
talking about? Put me on,
Oh,
D.
dog.
All right, hold on. Can you guys mute up so D could talk? Cause I can't, like, my
Yeah, I
eyes
will.
killing me. I
I
wanna hear
can't.
what they're
I don't
talking
know
about.
how to mute up.
You
I
just
don't know
be
how to do
quiet.
that.
Can you do that? I'm just kidding.
I can drop. I can drop off. I can
Don't
do
get
that.
off. Don't
I
get
And
can
off.
Nikki,
I
drop
know where
off.
to
Mm.
find you.
You can't
Nikki,
find me. Nikki
you're
shouldn't be saying nothing. Nikki shouldn't be saying nothing.
Hey, you
She
know,
should just be. That's the one should be
mommy,
quiet.
daddy's calling you. If you
right.
can't hear daddy, then that's too loud. Okay,
And
daddy's
I hear what
calling
y'all
you.
was
I'm
talking
sorry.
about.
Go ahead, D Money.
Now I said I heard what y'all was talking about too about God and stuff like they see. I don't think his name, I don't think it's God, and I don't think it's Jesus because the alphabet G wasn't even out back then. I think it's Yah, and I think it's
Mm-hmm.
Yahshua. You hear me? Then I
Right.
Mm-hmm.
sports and everything. Like y'all know they had to have a higher power because you can't explain Mother Nature. They be like, men created everything. We ain't create the clouds and we ain't create the heavens. We ain't create photosynthesis. We ain't create
That's
all
a
that.
lie.
That's a lie. You know what I'm They had to have a
A
higher
man ain't
power.
created. A man ain't
No,
created
I'm gonna
shit.
tell you what man
Right.
does. He destroys. That's what
Yeah.
he
Mm-hmm.
does.
He
He
destroyed it.
destroys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, he
Hmm.
destroys it.
Create things like houses and stuff like that, but all that other stuff and nobody can explain Mother Nature to me. You heard me? Like
Exactly.
when atheists be saying that, and I don't got nothing against nobody because people gonna believe what they won't believe, and you know what I'm
Of
saying. But
course.
when they be like, "Oh man, we created this. That's why we could nothing in a woman and do this," and but where that's coming from, you know what I'm saying? That's coming from a
Mm-hmm.
higher power. Y'all just
Can
said
I
like,
say something?
go ahead.
Okay. Okay, you talking about having like you said a man nut and a woman have a baby, right?
Right. That's why that
That
like
what you
that's
said?
Mother Nature. Nobody can explain
That's
Mother
mother
Nature to
nature.
me.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Bad. But at the same time, do you feel like it's a higher power that made that baby?
I feel it's a higher power that allowed that to happen. I do. That's just my beliefs, dude.
Why? I mean,
Because
why
we
would you
didn't,
feel like that?
because we didn't create ourselves. Some stuff.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
but how would okay, you know what? This is my belief. And I'm gonna tell y'all the real shit. And I'm sorry. I believe that Adam ate that goddamn apple. Was it apple or peach? It was like
You
an
see, but that's
apple.
just going back to the
Supposed to
same book
been a
that we're
damn
questioning.
apple.
That's going back to
Okay,
the
it
same
was
book
an
that was
apple.
created. That
But
was
I'm just saying, it was an apple or peach. I fucking believe That he ate it, he threw it over there and told her to eat it, and that was it. And
But
they,
that
you know,
that would be going by the book that man created. I don't believe that
Exactly.
story at all.
I don't believe in that shit anyway. I'm just being.
Adam had another wife before Eve. Y'all know that, right? Well, that's
Hmm.
just my beliefs. That he had another wife before Eve. They write what they want. I believe it's all about your personal relationship. Whatever you believe in, it's all about your personal relationship with that higher power.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yep.
Yeah.
because you could read anything. A man could write anything in the book. You know what I'm saying? It's
Mm-hmm.
about your
Exactly.
Yeah,
personal.
you're
It's
right.
about the way
Mm-hmm.
you pray. It's about your personal relationship. Like when people be going to church, that don't necessarily mean you're gonna burn whatever you believe in. But like people see that, like some religions say there ain't no hell, but there's a heaven. But
Do you
that's like
believe in going to church on TV?
What's
no,
the
I don't
difference?
believe in. I don't believe in that. My daddy is a minister, and
Okay, let me ask you
my
one more
mother a
thing, and I'm
father.
gonna
But I,
hang up.
you
But
know what I'm saying.
I,
I'm
I
just being honest. But that's just my belief. But I still honor him because that's my father. But I think he's a
mm-hmm.
big hypocrite. But when I'm saying they
Hypocrite.
say honor that mother, I'm trying to put him on blast and nothing like that. But you know, 'cause I love him to death. But
Mm-mm. Are you from
but
Louisiana?
New Orleans, yup. Hmm.
Hell yeah, I can tell, honey. Y'all don't believe in nothing but the devil around there.
No,
Damn.
no, I believe in some. But like I was saying, though, people be
No,
talking about
I know y'all believe in the devil.
Oh my
That's what
God.
they
that
do.
voodoo
Oh.
stuff.
That, yeah,
Everybody
that
don't believe
voodoo
in
shit.
that.
And I
Y'all
think my
don't
Everybody
husband
know
put
that
voodoo on.
voodoo. Wait a minute. Voodoo is not a bad thing,
thing,
okay?
It
It was
it
right
it
there.
it is
used.
Voodoo?
It,
bad.
Oh
Voodoo
my
is
God.
yes,
bad. No, no,
it
no.
was
It's like
used
white
for
magic
him.
and black magic. Tell her, Joyce. No,
It's
tell
not
her.
a bad thing. See, we that's the problem. This is where it comes in, where the culture thing comes in. We got away from that.
What the origin is.
They
Mm-hmm.
gave our ancestors that book, and once they gave them that parts of the Bible, that bullshit, it was
Mm-hmm.
over. They brought it down to
Mm-hmm.
us. But for me as a kid, if things didn't seem right to me, I didn't pay attention to what my mom or dad was saying. If it didn't seem right to me, I wasn't with it.
Mm-hmm.
There's kids like that today. You tell them something about the Bible, not saying the whole Bible is wrong, but certain parts in there is not right. But the voodoo part of it, it was a healing. It was used for different things.
Yes.
People have turned good things into
Mm-hmm.
bad
Yes.
things. You have
Exactly.
Yeah.
to. You first, you gotta know how what you're doing when you mess with it. If you don't know what you're
Yes.
doing,
Yeah.
you don't mess
Mm-hmm.
with stuff like that
You
because you
see,
can hurt
Yeah.
everything
yourself.
touched by man is destroyed
Yes,
because
yes, but
it
it's
was that's what
still
they used to
used.
do to heal
It's
themselves
still
because
Mm-hmm.
there
used
was
in
no
certain
medicine.
parts of the country. It's used.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
used
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Can I
for
say something? And then I need to hang up because I'm probably gonna die tomorrow. But my mama, she,
I can't with
my
you.
mama, no, seriously, I'm being serious now.
You gonna die
I'm being
tomorrow.
serious.
How you know you
I
gonna die
probably,
tomorrow?
probably that's 2 weeks.
It's
But
not
my
2
mom,
weeks. Tell me your
yes,
secret if you know when you
my
gonna die.
mama, I don't, nobody knows I'm gonna die. I think my book is already wrote. I don't know.
We all
But
have
I
a
think
number
that's
of
what
a
I
year.
believe in. I don't know what y'all believe in, but I think a book is already wrote. You know, your birth and then your expiration. That's it.
That's it. That's the
And
only
then
thing
what you're gonna go
guaranteed in
through,
life.
it's a book. Hmm?
Exactly. That's exactly D money. I say that all the time, man. I tell my kids that all the time. You know, there are two
Yeah.
guarantees in life. One is life and one is death. What happens in
Hmm.
between is how you write it.
Yeah.
You know,
But
just
I
like
don't
you
think it's
do.
how you write it, it's already wrote.
That would go back to believing. That would go back to believing in the book, and that's something that I believe.
But
That's something that because I've read the book, you know, and I've read it, and if
Me
yeah.
too.
that book is
But
a
But
contradiction. Every other chapter is contradicting the chapter before the chapter
is
after.
this people talking people? People's
Right. Then that's why they got all different type of
I
books too. You
feel
notice that they
like
got a King James version, they got this version, and the New
yes,
but
Revelation version.
I think everybody has a book that's like that's your book. That's what it's gonna happen to you. That's it. That's all. That's what I feel. I can't say that's what it should be or that's what it's gonna be. But every time, if I bump my toe, okay, that was in my book. If
What is
I,
you talking about? If you bump your toe, it's in the book. What
that's what
book?
I said.
What
A
book,
book,
Mika?
your book is out.
Oh,
I'm
you
not
mean
saying
your
book
book,
like
like
that.
a
Life,
diary, like a
life,
diary
life,
type of
life,
thing, like a diary type of thing? That's
life, the
okay.
Now
life,
listen, let's
life.
make sure we get this clear. Everybody up here, we're all different. We all have our opinions. That's
Yeah.
what it is. We are agreeing to disagree. Everybody
Right.
feels a different way.
Hmm.
Like I said, my biggest pet peeve with the Bible is that book was written by man and
Right.
has been changed by man.
But your
We
book is
don't
already
know.
King.
written.
We don't know if
Mm-mm.
that book came from the higher power, God, Jesus. We don't know where it came from, but it was written by
Yeah.
men. We don't really know what was his word. We only know what's in there.
So
That's my
y'all don't believe that your book was like
King,
the birth through your life is already written. Y'all don't
the
believe
other
that?
book. I had to look into that one. You got to tell me where I get that one at.
Yeah, you got a point there, Mika.
I'm not
All
saying do
all
y'all
of us.
believe. I'm just asking. Do you believe that for the from birth all the way to
Deaf.
death, your book is not written? It's written. It's already you ain't gonna never know how you die, but it's already written how you gonna die. Accept it and move on. Accept the sicknesses.
I'm sorry. You
Why
said
y'all
the word.
laughing?
I'm laughing. They not laughing.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
laughing.
I'm just saying it's
Man,
still
killing
like
me,
the
Mika.
same thing except sickness. I got a whole goddamn cancer in my tumor of cancer. I got a whole tumor in my head. I got hell, I ain't dead yet.
Nope.
My book is already written. That's the way I see it.
Sorry to hear
I'm
that.
sorry,
the
but
Why you
that's the way I see
sorry?
it.
his
Why you
email.
sorry? Don't be
Who's
sorry,
sorry?
Mika. I say, why you sorry? Don't say you sorry. That's how you
I'm not
feel.
sorry for it, but I'm just saying that it's like I feel that that's my story.
Right.
And if you don't share your story before that happens, then that's no story to tell. Just fucking die. Put dirt on me. Shit, fuck it. I'm just
Okay.
saying. I'm just.
She's like,
Well,
I,
whether the Bible was written or whatever,
I don't go to the
that's
Bible. The
neither here
Bible
nor there.
don't mean nothing to me.
Because
They
at
have
the
a
end of
My
the day,
book.
we're killing
That's
yeah,
my
ourselves.
book.
you hear me?
That
What
Bible is
happened
that has
again?
nothing to do with
Reading
me.
ourselves.
It's my book.
That's
My
that.
book.
Hold on a second.
Bible. I
Hold
didn't
on,
say
Mika.
nothing about
Hold
no
on, Mika.
Bible.
Hold on, Mika. What you
Okay.
said? What you
Okay.
said, D?
For me, what I said they have a higher power no matter what all us believe in. And like I was saying,
Mm-hmm.
like some people, like some atheists, and like some people, like they have atheists out here, they believe what they want to believe in. Like different religions, like religion fool you. Like some religions say there's a heaven, but they don't have no hell. But that's like saying they have a up without no down. There's a high without no
Mm-hmm.
low.
well,
There's
Mm-hmm.
who is to say
Mm-mm.
there's either or? Nobody has
right.
died and came back and said, "Oh, I just came back from heaven." Oh no, I'm in hell. Who's to
But like
say
some
there's
people don't
either
believe in
or?
Mm-hmm.
Because at the end of the day, we all are nothing but spirits inside of a flesh.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's all. When we
My
die,
my daddy said this a costume. That's like it's not you. It's a costume. Shit.
9:30.
You
Make
just
us stop.
you putting up
What else did your
what?
daddy say? She
He
says a
said it was a costume. Uh,
What?
I guess it is. It
it's
depends
like a
on
costume.
how
Like
you look
this
at it.
not how I look. I might be a pretty motherfucker, a goddamn what you call
Hold
that?
on. I want to look at.
Model.
Mm, you,
I
yeah, it
could
won't
no,
matter.
not me. I'm just saying. Why you say Who said
So, do you believe,
Uh,
when you go from this earth, you will come back as something else?
I
You
hope not.
have
Yes,
have you ever had a deja vu
yes,
moment?
yes.
You ever
You
had
know
a
what? I
deja
had
vu
deja
moment
vu, and I'm
when
finna
you
tell you how I had deja vu. I was an elementary kid. I was like nine, probably 9 or 10, and I was in that little thing. We had a little picnic lunch or whatever. I had little brown bag lunch, and I opened my little brown bag up, and it's like it just hit me all of a sudden, like it was like little white kids running around, and I was like, "Damn!" I like it was like I was like in the olden days, like my hair was. I'm serious. You think I'm playing? I play all the time, but not like this. And I felt like it was some shit going on, and it like took me out of my body. Yeah, I was in slavery days, and they was taunting me and teasing me and shit.
and this was while you was awake.
I was like I was like 9 or 10. Yeah.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie about that. Mm-mm. I ain't gonna lie about
What
that.
about you, D Money?
What you talking about? Do I believe in reincarnation?
No. You ever had something going in your life and you felt like you did it before?
Yeah, in a way. Hmm.
You lying.
Who,
She
me?
say you lied.
Why
Damn.
you figure I'm
You ain't
lying?
old enough. How old are you?
30.
I don't
Never
think
too
you've
old.
been through slavery days.
Nah,
No,
I
not
ain't never.
I wasn't.
slavery. No deja vu moment. It's not slavery.
Oh, okay. I thought
It's
you said
like
I'm
you
slavery
done
days.
something in your life, but you felt like you done it before. You
Mm-hmm.
there
Yeah.
before.
Mm-hmm. Before, yeah. Mm-hmm.
You
So
man.
the saying of when you
Now
see
you
a
know I'm younger
child,
with the old, so come on now. Go ahead.
you
I'm listening
you
to you. Go ahead.
what you say? You what? What kind
I
of
said
dude
you know
you are?
I'm with the old soul. What? Go
You're an
ahead.
old dude.
I said you know I'm young with the old soul.
I don't know that. All I know is you D money.
Now that you
From
go with the jokey
I
jokes.
know damn well you done had some of them slaves down there in New Orleans.
he had some what?
Them slaves.
They everywhere. What you talking about?
Yeah.
Nah, them
Don't know.
slaves down there.
Listen,
I'm
we are
telling you.
slaves. At the way it's going now and the way what they're trying to do, we are still slaves. It doesn't
I
matter
really
which
feel
side.
like New Orleans, like
No,
it's just
it don't
scary as
matter where.
hell.
No,
Think
I don't
you
care.
think that's the scariest place on
I,
America?
oh,
No, they
Let me
got
tell
way
you
more
something.
scary places than that, and I'm from there. I can tell you that for a fact.
It don't
Yeah,
matter
it's
where
bad,
you
it's
at in
good,
this
evil
country,
everywhere
man.
you go.
That mentality is everywhere. If I go
hmm?
somewhere, the mentality of people being a slave,
Mm.
the
Listen,
racism.
we are all. None of us are. No, nobody's free. Nobody's free. And
We've been branded when we got the social security number.
once they took out dialogue, that just let it be known. Like that's it. Once they took out dialogue and they started and little by little they're taking it away. They're taking it away from us. Now what they to me in my eyes, my perspective of it is that the government is keeping us where we need to be, where they need us to be. Because it's a cycle. It's an ongoing cycle. It starts from small to the top. The problem is that see the worst fear for the government is that the minority is the majority, but their biggest win is that the majority is too ignorant to see it. So like I said, instead of us fighting together against the government, we're fighting one another. And as long as there's beef between one another, the government is always going to be up high.
I said the
They're always
same.
going to get away with the shit that they're getting away with. There's always going to be ACS cases. There's always going to be dead young people because of cops. There's always going to be people going to jail for no reason. Some people going to jail for nothing. Some people going to jail for the wrong thing. Some people not going to jail for the right thing. It's always going to be that. But as long as they keep us at bay, that's what's going to. Their next step is to implement martial law, and they only need to implement it in one state, which is why they're trying so hard and focus on Chicago.
That's what I said.
Because
All
once they
that stuff
implement
they
it in
say
Chicago,
happening,
anywhere
they're
else,
gonna
that's
they're
it.
gonna work on that with all the other
Yes, ma'am.
states.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, you're right. And
It's a
that's what they want. And
video
once
out.
they implement martial law, we're all fucked.
Mika dropped off. Did
Yeah.
she?
We're she'll probably come back up. We're all fucked. Once they put in martial law, we're all done. And the shit is that you can't get enough people in one area. Hector, I don't know if you put it, but I need your email. You said you wanted to come up. No, I don't. You sent it? Hold on. Wait, let me look. I didn't see it. Okay, you know what? Go ahead. Put it right now and I'll collect it right now and then you
They
can send it.
trying to, King. A lot of people work. They not dumbing all of us down. A lot of
Yep.
us woke. They trying to, but a lot of people waking up.
And
Some
the
people
fucked up
still
thing is
asleep.
that for every one woke person, there's two people that are dumbing down. Yeah,
Right.
but I don't know how to do. I'm not a pro at this, Hector. I'm not. I don't know how.
Man, King, you need to come up here
I'm
too.
sorry.
Who you trying to get up there, Kane?
Hector. Kang said he can't because
Hey,
the babies are running around.
right,
Oh,
right.
okay.
Yeah, he's speaking in that knowledge, dude. For real, dude.
All the time. You too.
So I mean, at
It's
the end of the day, we no. Can you at least give me the
Man,
first
drop
three
your
letters of
email.
it?
Man, come up here.
All right. Um, at the end of it, we for every one person that finally wakes up, there's two people that are falling back to sleep. Everybody just needs.
And
I don't know.
you know another thing I noticed too, but I don't have nothing against gays. They trying to emasculate men, especially black men. You heard
Of
me?
course they
Like
are,
for real.
and
And
a
you know
lot
they
of
trying to
women are
stop,
helping them. A lot
right?
of women are helping them.
And they trying to stop. They trying to stop birth. They trying to stop people from being born when they do that. You know what I'm
You
saying?
know why they trying to stop you from having children?
Children,
That's
right?
the lesser you they have to worry about.
Less population, trying to
Yes,
depopulate too. Mm,
yes, and they trying to replace women with transgender.
right.
They
Hmm.
all on TV.
Man, I seen that in some type of Bible. I forgot what the name of the version was. No, why
It's a
you got
lot of it in there. I mean,
yeah,
some of it,
read it.
some of it you gotta look past, but it's a lot of interesting facts.
Right,
And at
you can't
at
believe
the
everything
end
you
of the
think
day, no matter what they do,
to
history
understand it.
repeats itself. History
Right,
repeats
because some
itself.
people just be reading it just to read it. They don't understand what they reading. Hmm.
It's not only
Right,
history repeats itself. Is that's all people. Some people lean on that. Some people.
right.
Some people lean on history to get away with their failures on the present. In the present.
Yeah, you're right, King.
You know.
You're
You're
right.
right. There's so
Yes, we
many
are.
people though.
Yes, we are.
Like people think hoes just coming out and prostitutes coming out. They've been having that way
Really?
back in the day.
What they
Yeah,
talk
I know
about?
some people.
They had madams back
Right,
then.
Jezebel,
They
all
had
that.
the brothel house
Mhm.
where the men go when they get out the war. They go right there. Even before
Right.
that, all this stuff is not new. It's the way they presenting the
Yeah,
things now.
it's getting worse and worse of the generations. You heard me?
Yes.
The weather change, the climate change, everything.
Well, the weather part of it, they got a machine.
They
Mm-hmm.
control every fucking thing, yo.
Yes. You remember they had all them hurricanes back to back to back? I'm like, come on now.
Right.
Come on now. It
That's
was
why
it was
that's one of the reasons why I'm pulling my daughter out of school. I'm gonna homeschool her.
You going to homeschool too?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Everybody's
homeschool
doing it. It's
because
terrible.
in order for them to go to school, see, this is what I mean. This is it's all part of the circle. You gotta follow it. Like I sat
Right,
back and
King.
I dissected this circle for
Mhm.
years. In order for your kid to go to school,
You got to get
they
a
have
shot.
to get shots. Now, in
Mhm.
these
Right.
shots, they are putting antibodies in them. So that's what they tell you. But it's more than that. There are more
Right.
kids sick this year
Yes, you
than what
noticed
there
that?
was in the past 10 years.
You remember y'all got sick back to back?
All
Morgan,
right, Nikki, I
Yes,
hope everything okay.
Morgan got sick.
yes.
Have
Morgan,
a good
just like
night.
y'all, she got sick, then she got better, then she
All
got
right,
sick
Nikki,
again.
please. Yes, let me know what's going on, okay, baby? I love you. Hit me up on our messenger or text.
Bye, chicken Nikki.
But you're right about that, though, King,
In
man.
order
It's
for your
getting
kid,
worse
in
and
order for
worse.
your kid to get an education, you have to give them. Okay, this is gonna be this. My explanation is gonna be kind of long, so just bear with me. In order for your kid to get an education, they need to get these shots.
Mm-hmm.
In these shots are is shit that eventually is gonna get your child sick.
Sick.
If
Yup.
you look from today's date to go back 20 years. No, my son is 26, so let's go back 30 years. Asthma was never even an illness. It
Right.
didn't even exist. Okay? So now hold that thought. So now your kid gets their shots and they're in school. The cost of living is too much for either parent to stay home with the child. So your child has to go to this establishment where in this establishment they aren't learning everything they should because they're in the board of education. They're not in a
Exactly.
private school because you can't pay for a private school because your rent, your mortgage is too high, the food is too expensive, the light bill is too much, gas and water is just way too much. So
Blessings,
your
Nikki.
child has to go to a public school where they're not getting the education that you hope they are. So when they get older, they're not enticed, they're not encouraged, they're beat down. They're beat down. So they don't want to go further. Right? So you don't put them out, you keep them in the system. They go to junior high school, they start meeting up with other kids who start doing a whole bunch of fuckery and this and that. Your kid ends up doing some foolish stuff and then gets arrested or gets caught, and now you got to go to court. ACS is now involved in your life, telling you how you
Right.
cannot raise your child. But the solutions that they're giving you aren't helping you. So then what's the next step? They have to pull your kid out of your home because according to the system, you're not parenting right. And they pull your kids out of this home, although this kid has a bed of its own, food of its own, clothes of its own, an area of its own. They pull this kid out to put them in another area where they have to share one bathroom with 18 other kids. Where at nighttime, the stepdad or the foster parent crawls in the bed with your kid, where they don't feed your kid, where they starve your kid, where they neglect your kid. But through the system, these people are way better parents than you are just because your son made a bad decision. Then what happens? By the time you get your kid back, they're so fucked up mentally. They don't want to go to school. Now they're not going to school. They're hanging out. They're shooting dice. They're drinking. They're smoking weed. And the next thing you know, they're selling drugs. And then what happens? They then become a victim of the system yet again because the cop is going to arrest him for selling drugs. And then they're placed again in an environment where there is nothing to offer them, right? But the way
True.
they do that is they make your life hard. The rent has got up, and women are really gonna hate me right now. Women did this to themselves. You know when? When they decided to fight for women's rights. Because when women were women, they stood home, they took care of their house, they took care of their husband. Marriages lasted forever. Them people that you see 70, 80 years of marriage happened way back in them days where women had no rights, but we were respected, right? Because we maintained our home. The man went out to work, the woman stood home.
Right.
Neither one of them got confused. The woman appreciated the man because the money he was bringing in, the love he was bringing in, the stuff he was able to give her. And the man appreciated the woman because when he came home, his clothes were there, his food was ready, his tub was ready. As soon as women got their rights, they forgot their position.
True.
It's all part of the system, baby.
Yeah, and D Money, they this is another plan. They make you sick, then they want you to go to the doctors and get every kind of medicine known to man. You ever been to somebody's what you call it in the bathroom cabinet, and they got like 20 different kind of medicines
Mm-hmm.
for this, for that, for this, for that. They don't need it.
Right. Yeah. This is what I want to know. What happened to the shit that, like, 'cause I remember when I was young, that's how I figured, man, me. When we used to get chicken pox and all that shit, you don't see that shit nowadays. What happened
Nope.
to all that shit? What that shit happened? Then what happened to the West Nile virus? They put it out there,
They up
killed
the
people.
Hmm.
ante. They up the
Mm-hmm.
ante. They up the
Then
ante.
they
That's
took it.
why. And
I
not
think they.
only that, what good thing for us back then, people make fun of those days, but for our parents, they had home remedies because they
Yep.
couldn't afford to go to the doctor.
Yes, ma'am. Yep.
Yup.
It's all them shots. Listen, my cancer doesn't run in my family, and my father was diagnosed with cancer 2 years ago. No, it's gonna be 3 years in September, and he went from finding out he had cancer to dying 2 months, 3 months later. It's in the food.
Damn.
They're putting it in the
Yup.
food. All these
Yes,
steroids, all this.
they have videos about it.
They're putting it in the food. They're putting it in the shots. That's why I'm pulling my
Right.
daughter out. As a
Right.
matter of fact, when I get off this live, I'm actually going to finish the paperwork for my daughter. I'm gonna homeschool her, and I'm not
Right.
giving her any more shots. And I'm not. Listen, I refuse to give my daughter the flu shot, and they called ACS
Right.
on me.
That's what I had just put up in the chat. I said I don't go to the doctor unless I had to. I cure myself. You hear me? I badly take medicine. I let that stuff go away naturally. You hear me? Like unless I really, really, really,
Yes,
really had to
because
go
they
to the
want you
doctor.
to stay on it. That's more money for the pharmaceutical. They the biggest drug dealers in the world.
Yep. Yes, they are. Exactly, Miss Foot
Right.
Soldier.
Foot.
You
Hit
get
the
ready to tell
fucking
people
donkey
my
on the head.
name? What? What she say?
You hit the fucking donkey on the head.
Yup.
Oh, it's a donkey now.
The doctor,
I didn't say you were a donkey.
the government
I know,
trying to
I
depop-
know.
they trying to depopulate any way they can. You hear me?
Let me look something up. I'm gonna go ahead. You guys talk amongst yourself because I have this where I can screen share. So I
Mhm.
want to bring up I'm gonna look for the statistics for cancer. So go ahead. I'm gonna mute up. You guys go ahead
Yes,
and talk.
they
I
have
can't
videos on
figure.
that where you don't need to go to chemo and radiation. There are certain
Right.
herbs you can take for that, and it goes away.
But Foot, tell me this: what you think about AIDS? You think that's something that they created too? Because in a way,
Of
I think
course,
that's
of
something that
course.
they created. They
Yes, they
shoot us
did.
up with that
Yes,
too.
yes. When
Hmm.
it came out, they have videos on all this stuff, and people
Right.
don't listen or don't listen to it. This shit been playing since man stepped on the fucking earth.
Yeah,
Yup. They do. Yup.
they definitely have
Been
some. They
playing. This is
definitely
not nothing that just
You're
started.
right, Hector. You're right, King. Exactly.
It's been
Hmm.
playing.
Like Magic Johnson, I'm like, get the fuck out of here, man. Magic
And,
Johnson ain't never
and
had that
you
shit,
know
man.
what's the sad part about it? We're helping. We're helping.
Right.
Yes.
Whether it's a man or woman, we're helping. We're helping with this gay shit, acceptance of it. These
Mm.
motherfuckers used to be in the closet. They should stay in the goddamn closet. You ask me, I don't give a fuck who get mad. I ain't gonna say
You
sorry.
know, get some
I'm
good
not gonna
man.
say something and say sorry. You can't be sorry.
We all gonna have to answer when we get judged at the crossroads. You heard me? So I be like, man, who am I to cast a stone and try to tell somebody about the way they gonna live? Just keep that shit over there by you.
No, they
You heard?
trying to force it just like
Shit
they
on that.
forcing everything else.
Yeah, they
They
putting it
put
all in
these,
the
yes,
cartoons.
they put these fucked up stores in our neighborhood where the market, the
Man,
meat is no good. The meat is no
you
good.
heard about this?
All they do is take it back, put a different stamp on it, put it right back out. Which they don't care what we
Right.
eat.
You heard about this story? They had this 13-year-old boy, right? He told his mama that he didn't want to be a boy no more. So she took him to go get a surgery. I'm like, at 13 motherfucking years old, are you fucking serious? Like, that's bad parenting right there, too. I'm like, what the fuck was wrong? She was like, I'm gonna love my child no matter what. I'm like, man,
Let me
I
tell
would have
you
told my mama
how
some
sick
shit
these
like that.
people are. They
My mama
about
would
to
beat the
they
fuck out.
about to make something where they can go in and change the sex of your child. Ain't that
Mm-hmm.
fucked up? Tell
Yup.
me that ain't some evil shit.
It is. It's
If you're
very,
aware of it,
very
just only thing you can do is try to protect yourself and your family. Because
right.
All right,
people
so
say
Oh,
they
we don't
broke,
do
but
that.
they're not.
I brought the flu shot, and what's inside the flu shot? I'm looking for something else, but I
That's
can't
true,
find
King.
this.
None of it's no good. I'll tell you how you know they full of shit. I go to
They be like, why
doctor.
you don't want to get the flu shot? And they be at work, that's them free flu shots. I be like, I'm straight. The flu shot make you sicker than what you already be.
I
You
go to
heard
the
me?
doctor. They tell me my pressure up. My pressure up. Well, come on, take these high blood pressure pills. I'm like, okay. Take the pills home. Never take them. Go back. Oh, your pressure is very well. There wasn't nothing wrong with my pressure in the first place. You want me to take some
Right.
shit that I don't need.
Make your pressure run up.
And a
Mm-hmm.
lot of women, you have kids who they call hyper. What they call it now? They gave it a name. Um, what they call it when your kid
I
is
know.
got a lot of energy. They want to give them these pills. Don't do that to your child. There's nothing
I
wrong with
forgot.
your child.
I know exactly what you're talking
Give
about
that
too.
child something to do. Kids get antsy.
ADHD,
Yes,
ADHD. That
yes,
what you're talking about?
yes,
Mm.
that. You allow them to give your kids something they don't need. There's nothing wrong with your kid. Get your kid a
Right.
hobby or something. Let him take all that energy and put into whatever hobby you get him into. Something.
Right.
Something. But don't
That's the
give him
They
no
problem.
fucking.
That
pills.
that goes back to what I said in the beginning. Like, when we were younger, as I said, I'm 48 years old. When I was younger, like the way they used to come and get us was they used to call for us out the window, and there was none of this online shit and games and all of that. I think the first game that was out was Atari, I think.
Yeah, it
You know,
was
and
Atari. It was
and
a
and
boring as shit game
Yeah.
too.
You know what
All
I
you
say
see
they
is the
be putting
ball bouncing up and down.
They be putting all them messages with the Illuminati and all that gay shit and everything. They put that shit on games. They put that shit in TV shows. They put that shit in children's shows. Like I went back, I used to have all the Disney movies as a child. You heard me? I went
You
back and
watch
looked at
them.
a lot of.
Looked at them.
I went back and,
You saw that borderline gay stuff, didn't you?
yeah, I seen. I went and watched a lot of it. I'm like, wait, hold on. I ain't noticed this shit. Like they put
Yep.
subliminal stuff. They be having
Yep.
a lot of subliminal messages and everything. You heard me? Like with everything
Yep.
in the world, they have subliminal. Even with fast food restaurants and shit. All this, the entertainment industry, the music industry, every motherfucking thing. You heard me? Like
Yeah, that's what they
have
pushing.
subliminal messages with that 666 shit, the numbers. Like they be talk.
Yeah.
They be idolizing these sports players like Michael Jordan and all that. All them motherfuckers
yep.
would eat. All of them had committed sacrifices. Like they be
And you
like
have
Jennifer
these kids
Hudson,
spending $500 or $600 on a pair of fucking sneakers that the owner himself don't even wear.
He
right?
put his money
Michael
into
Jordan
a
wears Vans. Like, he
not
doesn't
only
wear
that,
Jordans.
he invested a lot of money into prisons. See, people overlook that because see, this is
And
what I mean when
into
because they
what's it
like
Right,
him.
called?
King. You so right, King. What you talking about? But
Yeah,
yeah,
they do it all
Kane,
the
come
time.
right.
up here. Kane, come up here. Listen, it's all right.
He
Kids
can't
are
right now.
kids.
See,
Like,
he
it's
can't right
okay.
now.
They make noise. We all right. We're not allergic to them.
Yeah,
Mm,
yeah, you right, King.
I tell people that all the time,
yes.
Kane. He
You
destroyed
right,
that shit. They
Hector.
be like, oh, he love us and all. He destroyed that shit. He wasn't with that shit, that gay shit. You missed me with that. I ain't with it. I don't want my son or grandson
Y'all be
to act
believing
like
in
he
all
no
the
damn
sexy
winner.
shit that they be having in the industry too. I do. They
Yeah,
be having
they've
these.
been doing it. They've been doing it. They've been doing it.
Oh,
None of
that's it.
this, like you said, is new, D
No,
Money. It
right,
just more. It's just more to the forefront. You can see it more
right,
now than you could before. You ain't know much
exactly.
about what was going on in the entertainment industry, because, like she said, there was no social media. There were
Yep.
newspapers, and it wasn't talked about
But
unless
you
you
know
was in
that,
that
And
circle.
you
you
know
know,
why? Back when we
um,
were younger, more people were active. Like when I was outside and I was doing some shit, and I did some shit I was supposed to be doing, and my parents weren't around. Somebody saw me, so my
They're gonna
neighbor would
tell
catch
on
me.
you. They're
They
gonna
whip
tell
me.
on
No, they
you.
wouldn't call on me. That's what they nowadays they don't even do that. If my neighbor saw me doing some shit I shouldn't have been doing, they whipped my ass. They took me to my mother where she
Yep.
whipped my
my
ass,
ass
and then my
ain't
Oh,
back
dad
they
up.
whipped
say
my ass.
that's child
Mm-hmm.
abuse. They say that's child abuse.
Nowadays they do say that, but back in the day it wasn't. Like my mama used to say, them old people used to be praying. She said, "Nah, it's no," and she said she used to be praying right along with them. And I said, she was like, "I understand why I used to pray right along with them. Now I used to understand why they used to pray, like how they took prayer out of school, all that."
Yep.
That's another thing that helped
Shit
this
out of school.
mess. This
Mm-hmm.
mess. They know what they doing.
Yep.
They know exactly what they doing.
Then Obama. Like I could say one thing about Trump, even though he probably a woman in the way I think. He wasn't with that gay shit. He wasn't trying to push that gay shit like Obama was. When I remember when he was trying to make gay public bathrooms for transsexuals in the LBGT. I'm like, come on, Obama, dog. You
They
really
already
y'all
got
remember?
rid of
Everybody
these.
sub up to everybody. Make sure you guys are sub to one another. And when you get a chance, sub up to Unc Fed. He has some really good shit. He put some shit out about Obama.
Yeah, people don't want to believe it. They was like,
Yeah.
oh, he didn't do
He not
this.
even really
No,
I
black,
like a
sure.
sorry too, Kane.
whether he's black or not, I didn't vote for him neither time. I didn't vote for him because most
I voted
people
for him the first
they
time, but
voted
not the
for him
second
because
time.
he was black. You mean, come on, y'all. He done so much damage. People don't realize how much damage he done while he was in office. And it wasn't for black people. It was
Yep.
terrible. It was terrible. He very much
But see, for
responsible.
everybody, every president did damage. All of them was a
No,
puppet.
no, not
All
like
of them
not
was a puppet.
far as for
They're all
against.
puppets for the bank.
Yeah.
The
Well, we
banks
know.
are what runs the world.
Yep.
Everybody is a puppet for a bank.
Hmm.
You know they say in the Vatican they got all the on their archives. They got all the books and shit down there, all the gold and money down there. I was thinking about blowing that motherfucker up. Go there and see what they got.
They gonna take money away eventually too. Y'all know that, right?
Mm,
All that shit coming down, man. And I don't think I'm gonna be around to see it, but it's coming down.
Right.
I just hope that we people start to wake up and see what's going on, and we can pull some kind of unity from it because the government exists because of the people. You
At
know,
the rate we're going, I don't know.
I don't
The
know
rate
either.
we're going,
I
it's
don't
not
Good.
getting no
know either.
better.
I'm gonna tell you,
Or they
man. If
yeah, tomorrow I would love y'all. It was nice meeting y'all. Cause if they come for me, if they come for mine, I'm taking some of them bitches out with me before I go on.
you know what, if it comes down to a warlike position, then it's you know what, it's gonna be me. It's gonna be you, and I'm
Cause I'm
fighting
not.
you.
Like I told you earlier, Mr. Niece, baby, I ain't taking no marking no motherfucking beast. They can miss me with that chip shit.
You
For
ain't
real.
fucking lying.
They already
They
got
can
it,
miss.
D money. The people don't realize when they go to Walmart and you got to get this chip. You already being branded. We already branded with the Social Security card.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, once people think it's a damn joke, like once they took out analog TV, it was a wrap. Like, why don't you
I
get it?
watched it, Denise. Remember the big satellites?
Uh
They were so big you couldn't even fit the motherfuckers in
huh.
your yard. The problem was they couldn't control it.
Yep.
Cause I was seeing shit
It's
that was
not
in
only that, it's
Russia.
while people are thinking, okay, well, we're gonna have better service, better channels.
No,
This is what I mean. They're right now. This TV that I have in my living room right now, it's a huge TV. It's huge. Mm, it's a beautiful TV. But we already know what they're doing. They're watching us watch them watch us. Like
hmm
Yeah.
this is the problem. They made it.
Hey, Mr. Denise.
Let's take out analog because it's all fuzzy and it's all this. Now, when you had a choice, it was okay because you had a choice to deal with analog or deal with cable. We chose
Right.
analog.
Yeah.
We
I
chose
was
analog. Now, if you look at the game systems as well, this is what I'm saying. Like
Yeah,
it's
they got the
what
cameras on
you're
them.
looking at. Look at
Hmm.
the game systems. The last
Even with the phones,
system
even with
that
the phones, like back in the G, we used to have the phones where the camera just be on the back of the phone. They ain't have the selfie
now
camera.
it's front. Now everything, every program. Look, the TV is a smart TV.
Computer,
I can run
laptop,
whatever. I can run
tablets.
whatever right now to my
yeah.
the
You're right, Denise.
game systems. The first system that came out was the Wii system. It came out with that little bar that you had to put that little bar right there.
No.
And
Wintercom was out
Have a good
first.
night, Hector, man. Thank you.
Good night, Hector.
have a good night, Hector. Have a good night, my brother. So this is what I'm saying, and the thing is that they
True
amped it up.
King.
Again, you not understanding that these shits that they're doing, the government would die if everybody went to flip phones.
Right,
I miss my flip phone, man. I really
They
right.
die.
do.
You know what? You know what would definitely kill them if we all went back to beepers and
Yeah, he
landlines.
did. King. He was definitely there.
Yeah.
Me
What
remember
they
the
used to
beepers?
do?
Back in the G too. Yep, I remember that. I'm not too young to remember.
Remember, a
Yes.
long time ago, they taught look like a cup, put a string in the middle to another cup, and that's how you talk that way. Shit.
You don't even see
That.
payphones nowhere like talking about it no more neither.
They getting rid of paper, and
Yep.
they making everybody have cards. That's branding. Nigga
Listen,
being branded already.
they just put the WIC checks that used to come in checks are now
Yep.
accessible through your phone. You don't get checks no more. So I
They
don't know
talking about
for those of us, who have kids or you get
yeah.
the WIC checks from the government. They used to be paper. Now they come on your phone. Everything
Everything
comes on your
changed.
phone.
Remember, they used to deliver the milk and cheese and
Yep.
eggs.
Yep.
Fresh
Hmm.
milk. You
It's
don't know what you drinking now.
so
You
those
don't
who
know.
say, "Oh, we gotta hurry up before they control us." I hate to break your heart. They're already controlling us.
Right.
They're
What do
already.
y'all think about the 1% milk? What's the 99% of it? What is it?
Yep. What the fuck is it? That's what I think.
Right.
What is it?
And the regular milk is a pus, number pus from a cow. It's fucked it up. They
Yep.
just fucked
Right.
everything up. The vegetables don't last no more. Remember, we get fresh vegetables. They last all week. You be
Yep.
lucky if they
No.
last you 2 days.
They missed that. You know what happened? You know what happened? They gave 14-year-old kids the rights in doctor offices where you can a 14-year-old kid can go ahead and tell their doctor. Okay, so this goes back to the ACS removing the kids from your house. Now the parents are too scared to parent their kids, right? So now their daughters are loose goosies running all around,
Yep.
and their boys are, little boys running all around, and they're putting their thing wherever they could poke their hole in, and these little girls are opening it up because the value of a woman's body has been diminished by 100%. Like women no longer value their bodies. Like
Nope.
you could never in your life catch me with a nude picture online, giving it to my best friend to check out my dimple. That'll never happen. The more
You have a dimple.
the respect for women's bodies are
She
it's
just gave out some valuable
so
information.
and the problem is that people aren't seeing it. I'm not afraid of ACS. I dealt with ACS 2 times, and the second time I dealt with ACS, I told them, I said, "You're telling me what I'm doing is wrong. What are you gonna do that's right? You're
Nothing.
telling me that if my son is sitting there playing with a fire, I don't have the right to whip his ass." Do you know what the lady told me? She told me if you hit him with your hand, that's abuse. But I can spank his ass with a belt, and that's discipline.
Right. You know what else be fucking
D money.
me when
D
women be
money.
wanting to be a man.
D money.
When women be wanting to be a yeah, I'm here. You can hear me.
Yeah, she just gave out some valuable information, but she don't show no picture.
Right.
What's so
Did you
discrazy?
catch that?
You
But
and
I'm just saying.
right. I already knew. I already knew,
You
King.
already know that she have a dimple.
No, I'm talking
Okay.
about King.
That's
About what King telling me in the
I'm
chat.
Mika.
But what I was about to say
Mika
was
back. I'm sorry,
what I
D
was
Money.
about
Don't
to
pay
say was
no
it
mind.
be fucking my head up when women be wanting to be a man and men be wanting to be a woman, but they don't be wanting to be with a woman and they don't be wanting to be with a man. I'm like, why would you want to be like
My thing is this
that?
with that.
That
If
shit's
you want
stupid.
to be with a man, why do he got to go and try to get himself looking like a woman? And why does she got to be a
Exactly.
dude when you just could be with that? Just goes
Exactly.
to
They
show
won't
how
be wearing
confused you
strap-ons
are.
and all that shit and doing all that. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Or my dick bigger than yours. No, that's
Right.
plastic. You heard me? Ain't nothing like the real
Them,
thing. But
they
anyway,
mind, they confused, very confused,
exactly.
very
But
confused. It's not a disease,
they don't want
and you
a man,
wasn't
but they want to
born.
be like a man, and they don't want to be with a woman, but they want to be like a woman. That's what fucked my head up and moved about it. Who am I?
Yes, it's very,
Who
very,
am I to
very
judge?
confused.
Who am I to cast the stone? I can't cast no stone. You heard me? So,
Well, I'm a cast stone, so I don't believe in that part of it. I'm sorry.
yeah, we
I'm
is
doing
can't.
all kinds. I'm doing
Like nigga
bulldozers,
we were
fucking
talking
stuff.
about earlier, we living in revelation. People don't want to believe that, dude. Shit.
No, some do and some don't.
Mm-hmm.
Like she said, everybody has their own beliefs.
Exactly.
I just
But it kills me when somebody gets shot, somebody they get shot, or somebody gets shot in their family. Who they call?
Mm-hmm.
Who they
They
calling?
go.
Them brave
They,
ones that say they don't believe. Who are they calling on?
exactly. They go to them when they need something, but they don't just go to them and thank them and praise them. Mm-hmm.
Well, a lot of people say if it was a God, how come all these children being killed? They not being killed by him.
Exactly.
nope.
And
They're
stop
not
with
being killed.
the he's black and he's white. He's not a human. It's not human.
Exactly.
No human could do this.
Right.
I don't know.
Right.
I that's questionable because I've seen humans do some evil stuff, man.
No,
Right.
I'm talking about
But
far
hey,
as
I
what's
didn't see.
going on. They said if it's a God, why don't he stop this stuff? It's not him. It's the
Yeah.
people.
No, that's just it. If you go according to what the Bible says, um, when God first created the world, He drowned it out. Because of everything that was happening, people weren't heeding His word or whatever. He said the
Nope.
second time that the world comes to an end, it's gonna
He
burn.
wasn't as patient. He
It's
wasn't as
burned by
patient
man.
back. He wasn't as patient as back then. He being more patient with us now. I can tell you that.
Yeah, but He
But
also
we
said that
don't
the second.
know.
He
We
also
don't
said
know
that
that
the
for
second time.
sure either, because we really don't know the time between how
The
long he
time that
accepted
they,
people
mm,
from being messy until when he just said, fuck it, I'm killing all you motherfuckers. That's it.
exactly. You're right
That's
about
it. And
that.
say, I'm going to start anew. I believe is. Do you think we're like in a realm or something like that? Do you believe
I
in
don't
that?
know. You know what's crazy is that sometimes I think if people in Mars are watching us, like we're weird,
Exactly.
right?
What y'all think about the urban flat when they said that shit?
Ah.
Well, do we actually know it's round
Oh
because they
God.
say it's
Exactly.
round? Do
Joyce,
we
don't
actually
True.
cry.
do we
True.
actually know that they went to the
Hey,
motherfucking moon? How do
I'm
you
gonna,
know they weren't on top of the
I'm,
how you know they weren't on top of the earth?
I'm gonna answer you the way my daughter answered me when I told her, "Do you think the world is round or flat?" She said, "Mommy, it's not flat." I said, "How do you know?" She said, "Because the globe is a circle."
Yeah, but who told
Can
us
y'all
that?
hear me? Or no?
Yes,
Who
now we
told
can
us
hear
that?
you.
Who told us that? A lot of
Oh,
stuff they
cause
so
my
teach you,
whole thing
a
fell
lot
out of
of
my
stuff they
ear.
teach you in school wasn't true.
exactly.
It
Hey
wasn't
man.
true.
Hey.
Man,
This
Uh,
this gotta be deep. This
yeah.
some
I'm
deep
gonna
What you
ask
got?
it again. Can y'all hear me?
yes, we
Yeah,
Yeah.
hear
we can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna mute up for a minute. I'll be right back, guys. Go ahead, talk.
And then how they say
I
about
could
the
have went to
moon. I
sleep.
don't see people landing on the moon. If you ask me, you hear me? That's just my opinion, dude.
Basically, D Money, we gotta search the shit ourselves because we can't
Right.
believe nothing they say. They're not
Right.
gonna tell us everything that's right, and not even tell us what's wrong, especially is
Right.
wrong. A lot of the stuff that they
Hey,
teach our kids wasn't right.
Miss Joyce, that's why I see. I'm about to say foot. That's why I say And that's why I said you had to have a personal relationship with him, and you had to pray to him, and he's gonna seek it out. That's just how I believe. You know, sometimes you can search stuff, and like you said, sometimes they're not gonna always give you the right answer, and sometimes they're not gonna always give you the
No,
wrong.
but
You never
the
know.
good part about it that the answers are there for you to
Right,
find. It ain't
right,
like you know, it ain't like before. See, when they created this internet, they might think they created something to benefit them, but if you look at it, it puts out a lot of information
information.
that helps you
Right,
as well.
Mm-hmm.
So it depends on how you take it and how what you do with it.
true. You're right about that. You're absolutely
So, do
right
y'all
about
think slavery was real?
Yes, and still is. It's a mind
it.
thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
It's
okay.
the same. I don't think it's any different than a sort of a cult type of
thank
Hmm.
mentality where
yeah.
Yeah.
you following somebody. The only difference is probably you not getting whipped or anything like that.
Hmm.
There's so many horror stories with that, and these people right to this day in different parts of the country are still being whipped, being murdered, being slaughtered, being raped
Hmm.
on a daily basis. So it's not an isolated thing, and it's not something that started and ended. It never stopped.
Hmm.
Right,
Only difference
Okay.
now is when we was growing up, we see it more. It's videotape. They act like the police just start killing people. They've been killing us.
right.
Hmm.
They've been killing us.
It's
Any
just like
which
you.
way they can kill us. What they
It,
did was they got smart with it. They start
Hmm.
putting this shit in our foods, giving us drugs that doesn't help us. It hurts us.
Yeah. But can I ask you this? I don't even know who I'm talking to. The lady.
It's me, foot soldier.
that's what.
Okay, foot soldier. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You know
I
I go.
never left.
You know I'll
I
be
never
out.
left.
Okay. I'm asking like
What about
at the end
you?
of the huh?
What about you? What's your take on it?
Mm, I'm gonna leave it alone. But I'm gonna say this.
Mika, you have an opinion or you have something factual, speak on it. And don't
I
say,
don't feel like
mm-hmm.
I I
Because
everybody gonna
sometimes,
hate
Mika,
me.
no, sometimes, Mika, you might bring something that some people might didn't think about or don't know about. It doesn't make you wrong. And
Yeah.
don't say something that you feel or you know that's factual and then say, I'm sorry. Don't say, I'm sorry. Just say it.
I don't think
Say
it's
that.
factual, but
Uh-huh.
at the same time, it's for me. I don't think. I think slavery went to a certain point. You know, it's not like everybody like, oh, well, the white man had the gun and you had to do. I don't believe that. I'm sorry,
No,
I don't.
because they had assistance. I will always wonder when they tell the story of how people became slaves. Now I'm saying we were kings and
Mm-mm.
queens and this and that. What the fuck happened?
But I
Our
would never believe.
people. The same thing that's happening now. Our people turned on their people to
People,
assist these
exactly.
people into slaving us. That's
Because
what the
they
fuck
had the
happened.
black man.
Okay, but you
They
asked me
couldn't.
what my opinion
Yeah.
was. It's not. I don't
Yeah.
think that slavery was like slavery. It's like
Okay.
you ain't had no damn slaves. It's
You talking about
uh,
us as black people?
slaves, like slaves. We're in
Yeah.
slavery now,
Yeah.
but I think it was like not like that to where they said that people they whipping us down. Shit, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I just said. It never stopped.
It never stopped. It's
It never
never gonna
stopped.
stop.
All they did is got smart. Nope. Nope. They advanced it
Hmm.
too. So if they can't get you that way, we're gonna get them with the
Yeah.
drugs.
Do you
The
have?
problem
It's not only white people that's doing it. It's like
that's what I,
black people that's doing it to us too. I mean, like
that,
black to
that's
black.
that's the problem.
Or
Hmm.
yep. Hmm.
Cause
And
I
I
see it
think
all day. I
when
see
it
it all
came to the
day.
drugs, when I was coming up, they wouldn't allow young people to sell it. or
Mm-hmm.
to really take it. Once they put it in the hands of the young people, that's when
Mm-hmm.
everything just went haywire. I don't care.
But you know what? Yeah, my phone going. Hello?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
hear
can
me?
hear you, me.
Okay. My phone is like going out, like it's going like, yeah, I can hear like a slurred voice for you. And my thing is, it's so many black kids. Like my kids are on like big drugs,
Mhm.
and my my grandkids over here now.
Okay.
And when I go take my kids to the doctor, my grandkids to the doctor, it's like they're like, where they mom and dad is? You ask these other people where they mom and dad is. That's the thing that they doing. They pushing these drugs on these kids. They not.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm. I don't think it's
It's
kids.
divide and conquer, me. It's divide and conquer any means necessary.
Hmm.
That's what it is.
They
And
pushing it.
unfortunately, we're helping big time. We're helping destroy your own people.
Hmm.
So you can't keep riding that train. Oh, it's the white man. No, it's you.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying right
See,
there.
you got to separate it. We know what time
Uh
it
huh.
is with them, right? We know how
Yep.
they feel about us. So you
Hmm.
can't keep saying that. What are you doing
Yep.
when you sell this shit to the little boy in the neighborhood?
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing when you let your little girl bring men that don't know you or your children into your home to molest
Hmm.
your child, and some of them even sell their own. I have a neighbor; she's pimped her own little girl out.
Oh my God. Oh God.
It happens every
Exactly.
day,
Oh God.
all
That's
over the
disgusting.
world. Some child is being molested, some child is being raped, some child is being drugged,
Mm-mm.
sold,
I
Yep.
can't
killed.
even. Oh God. I can't even.
Yes,
But it's
ma'am.
happening. It's happening, and it's being assisted by their own people. They can't do it
Mm-mm.
without us. That's why they don't want us to join together. If we join
Yep.
together, we can
But you know
stop a
what? It's
lot of
like a
this.
destruction. It's like a destruction. Like
Yes.
that little the girl was in the freezer. It's the destruction. They
Well, I'm
want
gonna tell you, I
that.
don't believe that shit. I don't believe that shit. I don't believe it.
I ain't never believed this.
You don't believe it either?
Hell no. Y'all know I don't believe that
I got
shit.
I got sick of hearing it. Anybody was talking about it, I wasn't going in there because
I don't fuck with it. I'll say.
I heard about the kid that got shot last night. I know that was real. I don't know this person.
Mm-mm.
They spoke about it. They said it was an accident. Case closed.
Mm-mm.
You know,
What
I think this whole community
justice are you
destroyed
going
that.
to
If
get?
there's any truth to it, we'll never know, and it's just gotten too far out of hand that nobody even
Hmm.
cares at this point.
Can I say one thing and I get off? And first of all, I am a mother of four fucking kids. My motherfucking kids is 28 all the way down to 22. No, I don't know how old they are. Shit.
You don't know how old your kids are?
I got four. And then I
Okay,
have,
that's good to
well,
know.
I can pretty much prove that I have that many kids. Four
Good.
kids and six grandkids.
All right.
But I would never in my motherfucking life see any of my kids on a gurney and nobody tell me you right now, foot soldier, you tell me I can't touch my child.
I
I'm gonna
didn't say
punch
that.
your ass.
I didn't say that.
No, I'm just saying, literally, nobody can tell me I can't touch my child. Nobody. Nobody. I don't care if Jesus. No. I'm gonna touch my child. I'm gonna push her out the gurney. I'm gonna make sure it's her. I'm gonna kiss her. I'm gonna love her. And like, what? That's a whole setup. Y'all gonna see
Yeah.
at the wall.
I see them
Mm.
went from the phone call on down the whole situation. I never seen a crime scene where everybody walked through like they was doing some kind of sale.
Mhm.
Never seen nothing like that before.
But
Yeah.
I think that case brought a lot of good people together, but they're just it destroyed them as well, and it hasn't stopped since that shit.
But it was made for that.
All I
It
seen
was
is that.
made for it.
It just goes to show. It just goes to show how easy we
Of
can be
course.
It was
manipulated.
made for that. That's what they were trying to do.
Thank
It was made
you.
for that.
That's what
And the
they
thing is
did.
that as
Mhm.
much
A
as
bunch
we
of
all know
idiots.
that the internet is shit, we all wake up in the morning and still go to it.
Yep.
Right.
So that's what I do. I
We wake
have it
up
in my
every
ear all
morning and
night.
go to it.
When I be hearing shit, I be like, oh shit. I be typing. I be sleepy as hell. But I still be typing.
Yep.
But at the end of the day, that's what it was made for. Do you believe that? Who believes actually it's a Kanika Jenkins that's
We'll
dead?
never know.
I'm just asking who believes it's Kanika
I
Jenkins is dead.
I don't know if she did or not. I said that was the whole thing was fake. That's just me.
Yeah,
I
it's a
think it was
hoax.
a
I
false flag. It was a distraction
I
for what's
know.
really going on in the world. That's what I think it was.
Look at the
Mm-hmm.
Vegas. Look at the Vegas shooting. It was a
Yep.
lady. It was a Caucasian lady. She did videos on. Don't you know they knocked her off? They knocked her
Mm-hmm.
off of YouTube because of her truth. She showed a
Yep.
video of the shooting. It didn't come from the building. It came from helicopters flying down, shooting people
Mm-hmm.
from out of the helicopters. That lady ain't on YouTube no more. They don't want you to bring facts out. They don't want you to open people's minds
Nope,
up
not at
and
all.
see the truth.
Not
When
at
you
all.
start doing that, they start ousting you. I don't
Mhm.
care what you're doing, whether you're on YouTube, off of YouTube, working out here in the streets. They
Mm-hmm.
making sure that you don't wake the people up.
No, they
Nope.
want you to wake people up. They want you to wake the people
And
up.
the way they keep us distracted is by giving us brand new phones, new game systems, and better,
Mm-hmm.
nicer cars. Listen, I live in New York City. I'm across the street from a main shelter. There are people in the shelter with brand new cars. People live in the shelter or going through the shelter with brand new cars.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
With cars that are like 2017, 2018 cars. They're making payments on. That you see the problem? Instead of they'll make that payment for that car but won't pay your rent.
Mm-hmm.
The same here. They party like they got money like that, and the next thing you know, here come the notices all plastered all on the door.
Mm-hmm. But you know, it's like a lot of people that have killed themselves, and I mean, y'all just
Cause we
Google it.
never know what people going through, what's going on in their
Mm-hmm.
life.
And
Like
like
you
that.
said,
Mm-hmm.
like both of you said, you say things to people in here. Some people take it to heart.
Mm-hmm.
And I was in D Money.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
here.
I peeped in Shakina chat. It was a woman on there saying she wanted to kill herself.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I thought
And
about it a
Red.
couple of times because it's like shit, man. And then people, when you,
Man,
if a
nobody
person,
ain't gonna make me want to kill my motherfucking self.
no,
Fuck
hold
no.
yeah,
on,
but
homie.
everybody's
But
different.
that's
They
yeah.
pro-
Hold on, homeboy. If you've been raped, I've been raped, like raped, and I had a whole baby from rape. I have never lied about that, and anybody that know who I am, that I have never lied about it. I had a whole baby from rape, and it's sometimes when you hear stuff, it's like oh shit, and then when people laugh and that's not cool. That's like
Yeah.
I wanted to kill myself a whole bunch of times. Shit. Straight up. I ain't gonna even lie. Because it's not funny to me. It's not that shit is
That
real.
that's the shit that I'm sorry for cutting you off, but that's the shit that people aren't realizing on this. You go
Right.
into somebody's life.
Mm-hmm.
Um, first of all, everybody's life is their own business. It's not
Yeah.
your business nor my business
But
unless you
I
tell
didn't
me.
I didn't too I didn't
So
I
many
always said that
so
from
many
day
people
one.
go in and they dig up stuff and they do things, and when I sit back and I look at things, and it can only be you're doing it out of malice. You're not doing it with
Mm-hmm.
no other view on it but malicious, and it's horrible. You put
Yeah.
people's business out there. There was the incident that just happened, and I'm not going to mention the person's name, but there was somebody's personals was put out there. You don't know what that person is going through
Mm-hmm.
to do that. And I keep saying
Yeah.
it. People are not going to learn unless somebody gets hurt. Somebody is going to get hurt. And I
Mm-hmm.
tell everybody, if you're putting somebody's business out there and you're hurting these people, can you keep on your conscience and deal on your conscience if that person kills himself because of what you did? Because
Who
that's what you're
who
doing.
is this talking?
People's
That's me.
lounge.
Okay. Shit, I can't even understand who all talking.
This is this
But
is this is what's going on. You sit there and people dig in people's lives and they put out things that maybe
can
people
I
don't
say
want to
one
know.
thing, people lounge? Because
Go
you
ahead.
know, I always represent you or whatever. I can't shit. Oh, but I'm gonna tell you what happened to me, and I said that on channels, or whatever you call that thing, channels or whatever. But this woman laughed at my mama being dead. She said, "Ha ha, your mama dead." And I drove and went to every address that I googled on my phone that she was at. So it was that serious for me. So that's what I'm saying. Sometimes some things are serious for other people.
Right.
That's why I know I cannot get involved in this craziness. I can't because I know how I am. I don't have nothing to lose.
Oh, you
I'm
got
almost
school
dead
tomorrow. Go to
anyway.
bed.
What's it? Who said go to bed?
I was telling my granddaughter to go to bed.
Oh, okay.
She's 7. She thought I was talking to you.
Yes, I was like, shit. I'm trying to sit up there and put out the shit. Shit,
You
trying to help
what?
everybody here.
What? You
I
gonna go to
go to bed,
bed?
but
You just gonna go
shit,
to
I
bed?
go to bed, goddamn. But at the same
Mika,
time,
Mika.
I'm trying to sit up there and say, don't. It's not worth that. You know what I'm saying? You don't never know who gonna drive where they need
Mhm.
to drive to. I didn't drove. Shit.
Listen, I
Because the motherfucker laughed at my mama being dead. Fuck
there's a
that.
lot of things
I
that are
drove.
Did you
it's
know
Yeah, I
but
knew
that
that.
that
Somebody that's fucked up right there.
person, Mika? Did you know that said?
you know what? I
Hello?
believe that's what it is too.
Right.
That's what it is. That's what you know. I believe that's it. That's what it is. It's just to keep it going. It's just to keep it going. But the thing is that, like I said, we're all adults, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you
Yeah.
have
Right.
to really think of everything that can happen, because when people get on here and talk about kids being bullied in school,
Mm-hmm.
you see all these headlines of kids killing themselves because of this.
Mm-hmm.
Adults can do that. Adults can do that too. Not only
Yeah.
that, but this is
Yeah.
my biggest issue is that YouTube is such a big world. And my thing is
Mm-hmm.
that,
That's
let's
true.
say me and D Money have a problem, and I don't like D Money, and D Money is whatever, and I put D Money's address out. I'm not gonna do nothing to D Money. But what if there's some crazy person that lives next
Mm-hmm. They want to.
who watches,
Mm-hmm.
who happens to come across the channel and watches it? You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So when you put people's personal shit out there, if something happens,
Right.
you can't put their business out there and say it's not my fault. It is your fault. And can you
Right.
deal
Mm-hmm.
with the consequences of that? This is what
Mm-hmm.
people aren't getting. People like right now, the past couple of days, the streets have been quiet. Now look at what's going on. It's a whole nother big shit going on. You mean to tell me that you didn't see that coming? Nobody heard of
But
somebody before the
it's like
store?
big shit because there's nothing going on. Y'all don't see it.
Yes, it is.
It's
Depends on where
like
you be.
Yes, exactly.
I
If you stay in this little circle that you're in now, yes, it's nothing
That's
going
what
on
you get.
here. But there's a whole nother side you can go to. You don't have to stay and listen to it. You
Hey,
don't.
that's
I
why D
say
Money
You just
504 be in his own lane on.
yeah, you remove yourself from that
mm,
chat. If you really serious about leaving the bullshit there, then just leave. Don't
I was
even
like,
announce.
oh,
I want
Don't
anybody,
even.
okay, anybody put in the chat right now to where they saw me saying something about anybody. I don't do that. I don't
Who
say
said you
shit.
said something about somebody?
No, I'm just saying,
Can't nobody
man,
say that about you. I get it.
I was like,
hell
my
no. I don't do that shit.
you
I
heard me?
go everywhere, shit.
I came over here.
I ain't gonna say shit about nobody.
Oh, I was like, oh, what's up?
Ever. I don't do that shit and I ain't gonna start doing it.
I
If I
heard
don't
some
like you,
said about
that's
me,
what that
this and
is.
got back to me, and you know what I said? I was like, man,
That's
and
you know what, Kate?
and
That's
people
exactly what I
already
said.
know my
That's
address already out
exactly what
there.
I'm saying. They're
You
they're
already
trying
know
to
my address.
silence us, and this is it. People just don't get it. They're trying to silence us, and that's what it's gonna take. It's gonna
Right.
happen. It's gonna
Eh,
happen. Somebody's going to get hurt.
Sometimes, unfortunately,
Mm.
that has to happen for people to wake up.
I
And you
don't
know
think
what?
anybody gonna get
I
hurt
bet
because
you,
ain't
I
nobody
bet
gonna
you,
be.
when somebody get hurt, they still gonna be at it. They still
I
No,
gonna
don't
be
you
at
think
it.
see,
anybody about their life. The only
Yeah,
Mika,
but
person
see,
Mika,
ain't
no,
nobody
no,
hold
ever
no.
on,
ran up on
hold
nobody.
on,
I
hold on.
would tell her
I'm
from
gonna.
Craig.
That's my point, Mika. That's my point.
Mm-hmm.
Me and you
Yeah.
argue. Let's say me and you argue. Me and you got a beef going on, right? You live.
Who is
Let's say,
this?
let
She
people's
said,
lounge.
"Who is this?"
People's lounge.
Okay, okay, people
Okay,
lounge.
me and you
Okay.
got a beef, right?
Mm-hmm.
Me and Mika got a beef. We going at it. And
Mm-hmm.
let's say you live in Nebraska and I live
Mm-hmm.
in New York, where I live.
I live in Texas.
Well,
Okay.
okay, you live in Texas, I live in New York. I'm not gonna
Okay.
drive to Texas to fight you.
Hell no,
Are
you
you
be
gonna come?
crazy
Hold on,
motherfucker.
wait. Listen. Are you
Cause
gonna come to
your
me? Hold
chores
on,
is gonna be
hold on.
hard.
Mika, hold
I'm
on.
gonna make sure. Okay.
Mika,
She
hold
don't
on.
get it.
Hold on.
Okay.
Listen.
Okay.
I'm not gonna go to Texas to fight you. Are you gonna come to New York to fight me?
Hell
Okay,
no.
now listen, hold on. Now 2 blocks away from you, one of my subs don't like you. And because
Mhm.
I don't like you, my sub does something to you. You understand? So the problem isn't, this is where people got to start thinking outside the box. The
Mm.
problem isn't me and you now because I don't like you. You don't like me. F you, F me. It's back and forth. But now
Yeah.
I have a sub, D Money, who lives 2 blocks away from you, and he don't like the way you talking to me. So he gonna go deal with you
Right.
because of this beef between me and you. This is the
I ain't doing
problem.
nobody's
You
dirty work.
understand? This is what I mean. This is what I
Oh.
mean. The problem between you and I is bullshit. It's airtime. It's between you and I.
Yeah,
But
but you know what? My thing is, it's like fun to me. It's like you roast and gag, whatever,
right,
and
it's
that's what that is. But
No,
who
no,
would go
no.
fight somebody and
It's gone way past that. It started out
exactly,
that way. It's gone way past that. When you
exactly.
put out
maybe I
something
don't.
so personal about somebody that they didn't want nobody else to know, that's hurtful. Some of
Yes,
this
Yeah.
stuff that they putting out here about people is way too
yes,
personal.
Who
yes.
did that?
A lot of people. Where you been at?
I don't even. I be at work. I don't even know what's going on. I thought everybody was in love. I mean, like love,
What kind of
empowerment,
love? Love
empowerment.
empowerment.
I
Yeah.
seriously, y'all think I'm telling y'all, I did not know anything was going on. Then when I see it, it was like, huh?
This is why I tell so many people. I
I
was
don't have
talking
no
to
reason
I
why.
was talking to another person yesterday, and some stuff had happened. This is why I tell people, pick and choose your battles. Not
Mm-hmm.
everything needs a response. You
Yeah.
can't this is my biggest point to everybody.
A reaction don't
What
need a
you
reaction.
think of
You're right.
me doesn't matter. It
Mm-hmm.
doesn't matter because if it's something negative, I don't want to meet you anyway. I probably
Yeah.
will never meet you. If it's something positive, if we got a positive vibe going on and we can meet or whatever, that's perfect. I don't have a problem with that. But not everything that goes on is a response needed. The thing
Yeah.
is that it's to a point where, and I hate to say this because I'm not putting all the blame on the subs, but the
Mhm.
subscribers are a big part. I
Yeah.
watch
Mm-hmm.
live after live. You see people
And
going
I
at
know you
separate
know
lives.
what?
I've
She
seen
I
would.
know
people.
I'm a big part to a
I've
lot
seen
of
people.
shit.
She
I
would
Have
know
blame
I
it on the.
am.
Trying to see what's
She
going
I
would
on.
blame it on the sub. She would
No,
blame it on
listen
the
to me.
sub.
Because
No,
the thing
I
is,
know I
no, no,
am,
no, no,
bro.
no. Wait. You hold on. Because the truth is that had I not seen it with my own eyes, had I not seen it, visually seen it, the money, I seen it with my own eyes. I was watching two separate lives, and I was watching one person, then two people, then three people go to three different lives carrying bones, giving half sentences, not saying the whole truth. And the problem is that when you get anger, this is how you know when you're in control of what's going on, or when you let what's going on control you. Because
Right.
when you respond to it, as soon as it happens, then what's going on is controlling you. Because if you controlled what was going on, you would sit back and you would get the whole thing. Now, there's a whole lot of people falling out off of half stories, half truths, and unfilled blank spots.
Three sides to a story. That
Can
person
I say
side,
Exactly.
this?
other person's side, and the truth. Always three sides to a story.
Your
It's
side, my
not
side, the
like
truth.
a story to tell though. You tell your own story. It ain't three sides. It's your
Hello,
story.
Betty.
That
Welcome to the People's Lounge.
What
hello,
you want, Betty?
hello. Can anybody hear me? Oh God,
Yeah,
I
we
don't
can
think.
hear
What's
you.
up, Becky?
Oh, okay.
We can hear
But
you.
okay, shit. I don't know. But my thing is like all that three. So the truth. No, that's your story. You know what? I ain't. I don't even know who you got a problem. Shit, I'm confused. Everybody been having problems today. Shit.
Today, where you been at? They've been having problems for months.
Well, you
What?
confused
I
about
don't.
what?
You heard me. I be chilling. I be cool
Oh
and
my God. I've been at work. That's what. You know what?
Where you
Listen.
be? Wait a
like
minute. Wait
At
a minute. Where you
work.
been? You
That's
been
what
at
I
work? No,
do.
you
I've been
been
at
at work.
work.
What
I
do you
have
mean
my
you been
own
at work?
business.
Well,
Where
I
you
have my
mean you
I
own
been at
business.
work? You don't
I've
know
been
what's
at
going on. You telling me you don't remember what's
you
going
know
on?
when something is getting set up by somebody when they randomly
I don't
choose.
know who all these people talking to me and stuff. That's what
Well, you need to get
making me
off the
mad.
phone. You don't know who you talking to. You get off the phone.
Okay, fuck you, whoever the fuck you are, because you know I don't do it like that. You got me fucked the fuck up. The fuck up. You better settle your ass down, bitch. I don't even know who the
Damn.
fuck you are. I'm asking, bitch.
Big
I
Oh,
know
calm
it's the
down.
people lounge, but I don't know who everybody else is. I ain't trying to be stupid and rude.
Okay. We
Who
got you,
is
Mika.
that?
That was me,
that's,
silly.
that's so joke. Oh, she
Oh,
was
okay. I'm
really
sorry.
Messing
God
with you.
damn.
Chill out. You ready? See, that's what we talking about. See that right there? That's exactly what we talking about. You
I'm
ready to kill me?
sorry. I'm trying to
No, I know
pee and
I'm
stuff.
sorry. You trying to
Oh
kill
God.
me?
I'm
Nobody
trying to
want to hear
pee.
about your personal business. You got pee, go pee. We good.
I'm
We good
peeing
right
right
here.
now.
We don't want to know that, Mika.
Oh, y'all can't hear me peeing?
Hell no. Don't want to. Oh
Uh,
my God.
I'm just chilling.
Damn.
I don't even know. Oh God, I'm trying to stop drinking.
Yeah,
God
please do.
damn. Cause I done went off for no reason. Okay, what was we talking about? I'm sorry,
Did you wash your
y'all.
hands?
Hell, I ain't washing my goddamn hands. Fuck up. Shit. That's my own goddamn food. The fuck? Hell no. The fuck?
That's what's on this big
I didn't
bowl.
wash my
Did
funky
you
ass
wash
hands. This
Oh my
catfish ass
God.
hands.
Hi, Mika. Can't
Huh?
nobody say nothing to you about you getting all bent out of shape.
I'm scared
Huh?
of who on right fast. So.
I ain't gonna wash my goddamn hands for what?
You stepping
You're not
down
The
gonna
me.
fuck?
wash your hands. You said,
Hell no. For
wait a
what?
minute.
If I'm gonna
Hold
eat some
on. You're not gonna
food,
wait. You just used the bathroom. You telling me you're
I
not gonna
piss in
wash your
my own
hands?
goddamn
I
bathroom.
don't give a damn.
I
You
ain't
should never.
washing no goddamn
You
hands.
should never told us you was using the bathroom.
I ain't
I'm
finna wash
sorry.
my goddamn hands.
God damn it. Damn.
Got me fucked up. Hell
I got you
no.
fucked up. You won't wash your
I ain't finna
hands.
wash my goddamn hands for what? I ain't
But
cooking
you
no
just
food for
used the
y'all.
bathroom.
I don't care. My pussy ain't stinking. I
We
don't
don't know
never.
that. We don't know
I,
that. I'm sorry.
I'm
We
ask
don't
my.
know
I'm gonna
that.
call my husband and ask me.
You ask your husband. What the fuck?
I got a whole husband.
No.
Okay, I'm happy to hear that.
What? Y'all know I got a husband, honey.
We don't know that. I only
Hey,
I'm
know
a
you from
thank
Wintergarian,
you
honey.
for coming through.
I didn't know, Mika. I only know you from seeing you in the chats. I didn't know you had. I
Who
don't
is
know
this
nothing.
talking to me?
I don't know.
God damn. I don't like everybody talking to me like, who is
Well, I think
this?
you should hang up, Mika. Hang up the phone.
I ain't hanging up no goddamn phone. Who is this talking now? Everybody know
Tell
I
her.
got a husband.
Everybody don't know that, Mika.
Oh my God, my wrist.
If everybody know who I am, that you,
No,
I'm a
everybody don't know
troll.
that.
I'm a troll.
Well, troll, hang up the phone, troll.
Who is that talking shit to me? I know this motherfucker ain't talking shit to me, huh?
Oh my God.
Who is this?
Oh no.
Oh goddamn. Who is this?
Oh,
Oh
man.
god. Oh lord. I'm gonna have to read her. Who is this? I'm gonna
Sorry.
have to read her right.
What
Who is
right?
this talking shit to
Are we
me?
in court? Are we in court?
The
What
people
rights
now.
you gonna read?
Yes, motherfucker. It's gonna be a court.
Okay, we in
Cause it's
court.
not. Oh,
Well,
first of all,
if we
motherfucker.
in court, you
Apparently, you don't
should.
know who the fuck I am, motherfucker. I'm a fucking troll. I go through every fucking page. It
A
is,
troll that don't
bitch.
wash their hands. How about that?
I ain't gonna wash my hands, bitch. You don't. Well, I'm gonna cook you some food, bitch. Fuck you. Fuck you, bitch.
Now you getting out of hand, me.
Ah, fuck her.
You don't even know. You
Fuck
don't even
her
know
for
who you
what?
saying fuck you to.
I
You don't
fuck
even know.
you. Fuck
Okay.
you. Fuck you, bitch. Shit. I don't give a
It's
fuck.
time.
Fuck
It's
that
time for you
bitch.
to
I ain't
go.
washing my goddamn hands for that hoe, bitch.
So you want?
Everything I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do it for my goddamn self, bitch.
Okay, do it for yourself and hang up the phone. Do that. I am
Oh,
dying
you
over
wouldn't hang.
here.
Okay, Lord.
Yo, you guys killed me. My ribs are hurting.
Don't sit up there and talk about
Yo, D
me
Money.
washing my
I'm
hands.
I
I'm
have
gonna
been
I'm
wash my
there.
goddamn hands. If I want to wash
I'm
my
there. Listen.
goddamn hands, I'm gonna wash my fucking hands for my goddamn self, bitch.
You have to be respectful, Mika.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
She thinks on the regular phone
Damn.
or chat on
I
YouTube.
ain't washing my goddamn hands. I ain't eating nothing.
Okay, Mika. We hear
D
you. We
Money.
hear you.
Me, you, and Kane. We gotta collab one day. We gotta do a panel.
I think my hands smell like a little fish, little
Oh
salmon
my God.
croquette.
Nobody want to hear that
My hands smell
shit.
like salmon croquette.
She ain't wash her hands. She talking about
Sloppy.
and
I'm
you
dead.
fucking
My
I'm
hands
dead.
smell
you.
like tilapia.
Listen, don't nobody want to hear that.
Oh
I
my
think it
God.
smells like tilapia.
Yo, tilapia off the phone. Stop, Mika.
God damn. Sarah, y'all want to get off the phone? No.
Yeah, get off the phone. Wash your hands.
You better shut up because I know damn well that's a lie. I'm just joking.
Hello?
It's all good.
Is it
It's all
okay?
good.
Can we?
Yeah.
Are we good now?
Yeah, we good.
All right.
Woo.
Wow, how long have we been live?
A
A
long
while,
ass
right?
time.
A long ass time, right?
We
You
could
can
do
see.
Yeah.
that. Email.
Yeah. Let's email so this way we could do like a 3-part government thing.
A three-part
Like
government.
I'm really into this human trafficking right now.
Yeah,
Right.
that's very interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, that's as you know. What's even more interesting is that I spoke with Foot on this. Um,
Who is Foot? Who the fuck is Foot? Who the fuck am I talking to?
I'm about to mute you. Shut up.
Who I'm
um,
talking to right now? Who the fuck is this?
it's there's 3 states that are big for that: California, Texas,
Chicago.
and New York City. No,
Hmm?
no D money. No,
New
no,
I
York.
no.
haven't
I'm gonna
found
pull it up.
Denise. I
What?
haven't found nothing on New York. I
You
don't think
see?
they want
I'm
us
gonna
to
pull it up
find
right
it.
now. Give me a second. I'm gonna screen share. Hold on. Bear with me because we all know I'm a rookie at this. Okay? Just hold on. I'm gonna screen share right now. Well, I gotta pull it up first. So let me. Okay. Let me. Where am I? Here we go. I'm gonna go to screen share.
I'm
Okay.
sure they're about to
There
go
we
to
go.
the
There we go. Hold on. I'm gonna bring it up right now.
thing. What's been up?
So here we go. Right? Where is human trafficking most common? Where is human trafficking most common? Okay, well now they put 5 of the worst countries. So let's see. It's 5 of the worst countries. But when I looked it up, there was 3. It was California, Texas, and New York City. No, this isn't where I was looking. Hold on a minute. That's USA News. That's not what I was looking at. Hold on. Give me a minute. Let me find it. Here we go. There we go. Top 3 states for human trafficking. Top 3 states. Right here. Tell me if you guys can see the screen. Can you see it or no? I really don't know how this works.
Yeah, I
I
see
don't
it.
see.
You see it? Okay. Human trafficking is a global epidemic, but it doesn't. Okay, blah blah blah. The United States, blah blah blah. California, California, New York, and Texas. The 3 states that are big for human trafficking. What I
Who's in the
think was
house?
what I think was going on is D-Money. You can hear me, D-Money.
What?
So what was happening is that when this whole case about Kanika Jenkins broke out, what people were confusing it with was the human trafficking and the organ trafficking. Now organ trafficking is big in Chicago. That's big in Chicago. Obviously we've seen the news, we've seen the clippings, we've seen that. But human trafficking, Chicago's not even mentioned in the top 3 states. So let's see. Now what I was doing is because I'm from obviously New York City. So what better state for me to look up but New York City, right? I was looking in New York City and I can't find anything in New York City about human trafficking,
I checked as well. I couldn't find anything.
right? So I'm thinking maybe we need to start looking a little deeper. Because it's no way that one site, two sites, three sites would have that these three states are the three biggest states for for human trafficking. And then when you look up and the thing is that if you look up California, you'll find stuff. If you look up Texas, you'll find stuff. So why the hell can't we find anything in New York? We got to
I
dig a
don't
little
know.
more. That's what we got to do. It's in Los Angeles, the average sex trafficker can make $49,000 per victim during the course of her imprisonment. California is a hotbed not only for child sex trafficking, but also forced labor, sex trafficking, and involuntary servitude. Look, it says it here. The main hub for human trafficking in the state of New York is in New York City. Safe Horizons explains that this is due to its large population of immigrants, close proximity of international ports, and its concentration of many formal and informal industries, where severe labor rights violations can go undetected. But yet, I'm clicking on the Safe Horizons right now. Aside from this, there is nothing in New York City about it. Why? That's crazy. But anyways, that's kind of sort of where I'm leaning to go. The money and okay, I gotta get this back up. Hold on. Here we go. There we go. Okay. We're going to
Is D Money still here?
stop sharing. Um I
Is
believe he's
D
in the chat.
Money
I think
still?
he's on the phone.
What about Mika?
Mika's still up here.
Mika.
I think she muted up.
I'm still yo. I was
Oh.
just doing something up in the store. I had to mute.
Hey Myron, hi baby, hi baby. Everybody sub to everybody that's here. Let's all like keep this going. Let's share this love that we got going on here. But so D Money and Kang, this is definitely where I would like for us to kind of get together and get something going because I think that that's a big
For
issue that
sure,
needs
for
to be
sure.
Huh?
You know
What
how
you
to
say?
read me.
Who? Are you talking to me, D Money?
Nah, I was talking to
Oh,
people.
okay.
Uh,
Okay.
I was like, I was just telling her, okay. She was saying we got the family on that. I was just telling her.
Oh, you mean y'all collabing together?
God damn. Shut up.
Okay, great. There's another YouTuber who I love very much. I don't know if she wants me to say her name, but I'm going to because her searches are like thorough and I like her channel. I love her atmosphere. I love being in her channel. I love what she does. And that's Miss
I should
J.
have noticed that was mine.
If you haven't subbed to her, sub to her. I don't know how to put the link. I'm gonna figure it out to one of her she also she's good with, like I said, with researching and stuff. Um the reason why I was doing this is because
Wait.
I came across the channel and there are so many of our kids that are just disappearing. They're just
Yeah,
disappearing.
they
And
were just
and
talking about that.
huh?
They were just talking about that. Some kids
So
are
many
gone.
of our kids are
Catch
just
up got it over there.
disappearing. And the fucked up thing is that you got thugs that are doing it, but the government is profiting from it. That is $1 billion industry for the government. Like, this is what I mean. There's so many other things that we as a unit can be doing instead of worrying about who ate pancakes for breakfast and lied and said it was French toast.
Who did that?
You did. I told you I wanted bacon. You said I ain't got no bacon, but then you ate some bacon.
I don't know what you're talking about, Denise. You been drinking?
She pulling them Coronas, huh? But
Who are you? Who am I talking to? I don't think
nah,
Denise drinks. Do
she
you?
be on them Coronas sometime.
You drink?
What
Denise, you
about you?
drink?
Yes, I
Uh,
do. Not
I'm a
enough
hen.
because I still got kids.
Give me some Henny. Oh my God. Some people just don't know what to say.
Shit,
You two, I swear to God.
I
Yeah, I
told
drink. I
you.
drink. I drink. Henny. I don't drink no cheap stuff.
That's not drinking. That's guzzling. Damn.
Why
Damn.
I got to be a
I know.
guzzler because I said I drink Henny, but you,
Damn. That's like saying, do you shoot heroin? No, I shoot black tar. Like, we know the difference.
hey, don't hate. All
Man,
right.
people in the chat began speaking. Somebody watching you.
Who watching
Welcome to the
who?
people. Welcome to the people's lounge. Whoever in the bushes. We show nothing but love over here.
Yes, that's it.
Y'all don't come over here. You can check in, but you can't check out. I'm telling you. Don't say you wasn't warned when you can't get out of here. All right. Cause I'm still stuck here from last year.
You love because you're blue, 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 blue.
Me too. I'm stuck.
Yeah, that's something that you YouTubers need to discuss. The blue. Y'all go too crazy with this blue shit. I'm serious.
Damn, I've been knowing you for a little minute, Miss Denise.
I know.
You too, Foot.
And yeah, we almost had we've been through some stuff, but I'm glad we're still here. Like, I'm glad we're still here. I love that, John.
And
I
leave
love
that
that
stuff in
you're
the
here.
past. Leave that stuff in the past.
Nah, I ain't touching
Hashtag
that. I ain't touching
no
that, baby.
blue. Hashtag no blue.
Hashtag everybody got to keep Amix Bones back. Yes, and you're still here.
What is that? Big brother. What up, big brother?
Yes, come out and play.
Come
Um,
get on the panel with me.
No, don't bring her up here if you're gonna be talking all that sex shit. I don't want to hear that.
no sex.
Sometimes ain't nothing wrong with talking about that. That's natural.
Whatever, D Money.
Don't y'all got children?
Yeah, that's why
No,
we
we
try
don't.
to avoid that sex shit. Once you have one kid, you're susceptible to more. We don't want to take no chances, okay?
I don't know about no kids.
I already know,
Shit.
big brother. You don't have to tell me I was just fucking with you.
She better
You
behave.
all
I know
right,
that.
huh,
I
big
love my
brother?
people. She wants she's yeah,
Or you saved again?
I'm saved again. But
Is
we
Shakina?
definitely gotta
Is
I'll,
Shakina
once you
on the
guys
chat?
what happened?
You can't say no sex shit. That was
So
our big brother.
so we definitely gonna get this going. Once y'all email me, I'll email y'all back and we can start with there.
You got my email, though, huh?
You know what? I didn't screenshot it, like I copied and pasted it, so I really don't have it. But I'm gonna put my email again in here. And
I'm
for
about
those
to,
of you who used to email me at gmail.com, I changed it to AOL because I got a lot of spam in Gmail, and I don't want to deal with that.
I
So
just put it up in the chat just now.
yeah, I did, baby. I put it right now.
I just put mine up in there
Oh, are
too.
you
Write
for
it
yours?
down.
All
Now.
right. So let me
What
take a picture.
grinding music? See, she always down there talking this.
That's me, big brother. I'm out somewhere. I just left the house. Yeah, it was King. You be speaking that knowledge
And
too,
I have
brother.
King. I'll email you from my new email address because I have your email already.
That's me, big brother. I'm somewhere. They playing that music.
I don't know, but I'm not trying to get copywritten.
Who playing music?
I'm about to mute myself then.
Who's
Yeah,
playing
I don't know if
music?
I could get. I don't know. I want to keep this up, and I don't know if I could get copywritten.
Who's playing music?
I'm about to mute myself. That's what I'm about to do.
D Money, you playing music?
Where I'm at, they playing music.
Oh,
I'm muted now.
Oh shit! I muted Mika by accident. Fuck,
sure.
Mika,
Sure was an
you gotta
accident.
get off and get back on because I muted you by accident. I'm sorry, baby.
Sure was an accident.
Yeah, don't start no shit. Mika, drop off and come back up.
That's my
All right, I'm
email. His,
right now.
you got his email?
I'm taking Kings right now.
Cool. Is he coming up now?
Nah, it's not for him to come up. It's for me to
Oh,
email him.
okay. All
Oh,
right.
are you coming up? Do you want to come up?
No, he already said he went.
Oh, but he said he was All right, cool. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and let this and end this because we've been on here for like 3 hours, man. It's the longest live, but it was one of the best lives I ever had. I thank you all for coming. I thank everybody who was here earlier and left. I thank you for your time. And I want to say thank you to my heavy hitter, Foot Soldier. Oh no, Mixed Bone. No, I got love for you, baby. Kang, it's always a pleasure. We're definitely gonna get this going. I definitely wanna get this panel up. We need to start educating these people on a different aspect of life. Meek, thank you for coming up here. I'm sorry about the whole muting thing. I don't know how to take it off, which is ridiculous. But I love all of y'all. Be safe and listen, listen. When you enter somebody's area and you don't like what you see, walk out. Walk out because sometimes that area becomes quicksand and you get sucked into it. There's no need to comment. If you don't agree with it, just leave. Maybe once people stop seeing all these people in their channels, the flow will change and start going a different direction. But until they start seeing the difference in their channel, they're gonna keep doing the same thing. Hit me up, Mix. So please, let's just. I'm not gonna preach positive moment or whatever, because at the end of it, y'all all adults. You do what you want, but let's just steer this in a different direction. I love all of y'all. All of y'all be safe. You have a good night. I appreciate you all for being here. Mixed Bone, hit me up. Foot, you know you're my heavy hitter. I'm gonna check on Nikki right now to make sure she's all right. Y'all have a good night and enjoy.